Thanks for the super chat. Your donation will be used responsibly
Why
to pay
do
off the
people
Gotham PD to
resubscribe
look
to the
the other
idea
way.
of Shadow having
They
a
don't
BBC?
need to know why I locked
Only
away.
Sonic wields that type
I
of
mean
power.
trained 4 little boys in the Batcave.
I'm coming. Here I come. I just hate that. Okay. Fucking Knicks, man. New Yorkers deserve everything they get, man. Yo, shout out to Deluxe with the super chat, bro. Shit. Y'all deserve everything y'all get. Bunch of losers. I told you the city of New York cursed. You know how I know the city of New York is cursed? Every Marvel superhero, every main Marvel superhero lives in the city of New York. Spider-Man Luke Cage, Iron Fist, the Avengers, the Fantastic Four. I mean, I could keep going on. And crime still doesn't stop. This city was born to lose. They was born to lose. They was dead ass. Yeah, the Ninja Turtles, Daredevil, Punisher. Them niggas was born to lose. So it doesn't, Dr. Strange, it don't surprise me. These niggas lost to a fucking Jason Tatum-less Boston Celtics. Only New York, boy. Only New York. Don't do it. Don't stop now. Go ahead and play that old school shit. That Frank Sinatra, New York. Obviously the series isn't over, but that shit is fucking funny to me, dude. The X-Men live in upstate New York, not New York City, but close enough. You could throw them in there too. Niggas suck, bro. What's good with everybody though? What's good with everybody? He says Spawn. Let me tell you this shit, dog. Yo, shout out to Shaq with the sub. Appreciate it. Losing to a Jason Tatum-less Celtics is crazy. It's crazy. That's why I didn't put the stream up. I wanted to see what was going on with that shit. But what's going on, beautiful people? My name is the Black Hokage, aka TBH. And to be honest, welcome back to another bullshit ass live stream. Today is May 14th, 2025. We're gonna be playing some more of that South of Midnight today. I got a couple batches of articles for you. We was watching the game. I appreciate everybody coming through though. Yo, shout out to Mr. Loudy with the sub. Appreciate it. Did I see the hip hop cipher? I saw a clip of it. What was it? Joey Badass was going at some people, and then somebody made a response from TDE today. I listened to it. It had a fire ass Tekken sample on it, and he said, "How you let Ice Spice become the king of New York?" That shit crazy. Ice Spice the new king of New York. It was dope. Real hip hop is back. It's back. Yeah, Ray Vaughn. It was cool. Yeah, I heard it. Both that shit was cool. It was cool. It was cool. For the sport of it. Keep it sport though. What's good with everybody though? If you're in the YouTube chat, hit the like button. If you're in the Twitch chat, drop 5 subs. Do apologize, man. Let's see. You said DC isn't in the playoffs. Go home, Roger. That don't work on me, bro. You don't think as someone who was raised in DC and watched the Wizards my entire life, you think telling me they suck and they don't make the playoffs is gonna affect me? Nigga, I know they suck. That don't bother me. I'd rather be a consistent loser than a team that consistently gets bounced out of the first and the second round. To me, that's more disappointing. I'd rather lose until we finally get it together and actually make some type of noise. I'd rather sit at the bottom instead of being the joke of the fucking league. Reality is y'all lost to a Jason Tatum-less Boston Celtics. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it. I guess if that's a win, I guess. Shout out to New York, I guess. What's good with y'all though? I gotta clear my glasses. I like talking about my Orlando Magic. Orlando got it out the mud. Orlando was suffering for a long time. Then y'all got Paulo. Y'all got what's the is it Franz Wagner? I think his name is. You got a little unit. Y'all about 1-2 pieces away. That's what I like. Like Orlando, they got it out the mud. And they starting to make some noise. New York Knicks got all the money in the world. New York Knicks is one of the biggest markets in the NBA. It's New York. They got all that money. They be buying people all the time to come on over. Mari Stoudemire, Carmelo Anthony. They drafted Kristaps, but you had Kristaps, didn't do nothing. Fucking, you bought Jalen Brunson over from fucking Dallas, paid him a nice bag, still can't win. It just shows you unlimited resources don't necessarily mean everything. Now, obviously, I'm gonna be honest. I think the Knicks are still going to win the series. But what I will say, maybe this is I'm gonna give y'all the benefit of the doubt. Maybe this is an anomaly. What I will say is next game, if Boston wins, Knicks, you're in trouble. Because then the momentum has shifted. But I'm still gonna give y'all the edge. But I feel like we shouldn't even be having this conversation. So y'all better hope y'all win. Because I would not want to go to game 7, bro. I would not want to. What's good with everybody though? What's up? I'm joined by the very handsome Akamaru the Dagu.
Your resub just
my very own wolf in my house.
Poison Ivy's only before Selena sees this month's bank statements.
Yo, shout out to Blackout with the sub and shout out to John Wick with the sub. Appreciate it.
Your donation will be used responsibly to pay off the Gotham PD to look the other way. They don't need to know why.
Yo, shout out to Uri the Smoke with the super chat. Appreciate it.
Little boys in the
Batcave. Did I get some comics? Yeah. We are. Aki a grown man now. He will be next month. Next month he turned 3. In dog years, that's like 21, ain't it? Nigga need to get a job, bro. Clean my glasses and then I didn't even put them on. All right, let me pull these articles up. I ain't worried. The Knicks will get Game 6. I hope so. I hope so, man.
Thanks
I hope so. For the mental health of the city of New York, I hope so. Y'all get it, man. Y'all been suffering. First round bouncers, second round bouncers. Yo, shout out to Black Neji with the sub. Appreciate it. All right, let me pull this shit. Yeah, I was just talking about the Cypher shit. Somebody just asked about that. Let me turn this beat down. I feel like I gotta clear my damn sinuses out already. Hey, hold on. Let me get some fucking. My sinuses. As soon as I start streaming, my shit fuck up, bro. Turn my humidifier on. Don't get old, chat. Don't get old. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. What I got for y'all? Let me pull this shit up. My bad. We could start with 3 in dog years is 28 in human years. I thought they age like 7 years for every one of ours, and then 7 times 3, 21. Who knows? That nigga old. Whatever. Yeah, I know there's a Superman trailer. I'm trying to figure out what I want to start with though. I'm trying to figure it out. Spent too much on comics today. I did too, bruh. I did too. Matter of fact, yeah, we could start with that since we talking. Since you said comic shit, we'll start with some. All right, we're gonna start with this before we get on the game.
What the fuck? I thought TBH was a capitalist. Why y'all keep giving subs to the community?
Shout out to Tevin with the super chat. Appreciate it. So since you was just talking about comics in the chat, we're gonna go ahead and start with it. We got a bunch of comic book stuff today. We got a new Superman trailer that we gotta check out. And also, Marvel Rivals is in some hot water, ladies and gentlemen. A new Marvel Rivals item lets you skip losses in ranked matches, and players are now worried that it's a pay-to-win game. These developers have lost their fucking mind. And before we talk about it, 2 things. I'm playing South of Midnight. I just started it yesterday. Yes, paying for Chrono Shields. We're gonna get into I started South of Midnight last night. I'm giving away a free copy of the game. If you want to enter the copy, all you gotta do is follow me on IG. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. Enter. If you're on YouTube, the link should be in the description box. I'm gonna pin that to the top of the chat. You got till next Tuesday. That's when this one ends. So you got 6 days to enter. So if you want to enter the giveaway for South of Midnight on a free game, enter it up. Like I said, on YouTube, it's in the description box. They made an update about it. Okay, hold up. I'll save that. I'm going to read the original article, then I'm going to read the update. Before we get into that, though, like I said, we got Superman trailer. We got this Marvel Rivals drama. Hit the fucking like button. And also, it's time for another edition. Since we're already talking about superheroes, It's time for another edition of Am I Valid? Now, for those unaware, Am I Valid is a series I do where I show off the things that I get. Usually either it's vinyls or comics, but lately I've been on my comic grind. So I'm going to show you what I picked up because for those unaware, in the comic book universe, Wednesday is New Comic Book Day. And a lot of content dropped. I spent some money today. We got a lot to go through, so this is what I'm going to be. Some of this I'm collecting, some of this I'm reading. Let me know if I'm valid. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Let's go. All right. Have you ever heard of Deadly Class? No, I don't know what that is. See, I joined at the perfect time. First book I got. I ordered this a couple weeks ago because they didn't have it in the store. It's published by a smaller publisher.
As loyal to you as Harley's dumbass.
Shout out to Kobe with the follow. It's called The Chamberlains. This is a new book that dropped a couple weeks ago. Basically, it's about vampire gang wars in Harlem. I don't know, black people, vampires. It sounded cool. And also, when I did my research, it said that Sony bought the rights to this shit already. So maybe Sony... I had to get it because it sounded interesting, but then also off of speculation. I'm not saying this is going to be the next big thing, but if Sony has some interest in it, I thought, let me just grab issue 1 just in case it turned into a show or a movie or something like that. Ugly Art, Fire Story. This is the variant cover. This is not the original one, but black people shit. So, you know, we fuck with that. Speaking of more black people shit, actually black and Puerto Rican, Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 33. I have not read any of this. I did not know he had a series going on, a new series going on until this fucking week. So I'm gonna binge this shit.
Just up the prices on her own.
Shout out to Cyber.
What the fuck I'm supposed to do with this?
Shout out to Cyber with the sub. Appreciate it. I picked this issue up because it's a key issue from what I read. Apparently it introduces 2 new gods to the Spider-Verse and like a demigod too. So like 3 gods in like 1 issue. So it's a key issue. I had to pick it up. And I was like, there's already 33 chapters out. So I was like, you know what? I'm probably going to binge this. I'm going to read this. Ultimate Miles comes out next week, I believe, too. Is that issue number 1, Cam? Is that a good jumping spot? Or is that something that's been going on?
Subscribe to beating Robin's ass into oblivion.
Yo, shout out to Fake Hawaiian with the sub. Appreciate it. It's number 1. Ooh, good look. I'm picking that up then. I'm picking that up. That might be a better one to jump into. Next. I picked this one up. There's a series going on, and not a lot of people are talking about it, but TikTok put me onto this one.
Remind me of every
God damn!
Emerald that fits.
Shout out to Jiggle Them Balls with the bits. Appreciate you. TikTok put me onto this one. There's a series going on. Issue 6 just dropped today. It's called Hellverse, and Hulk just got a new form in this comic book, so it's a key issue. He gets a Hell Hulk form. I don't know, like the devil and the Hulk fucking fuse. I might have to read this one. Sounded kind of cool. I was like, whatever, bro. You said Jiggle what? Jiggle Them Balls. That's his name. That is his name. Stop asking me about the goddamn cipher. I saw it, guys. I saw it. Next. It's been a while, apparently, since she got her own book. DC just dropped a new run for Supergirl. I picked this one up because it was issue number 1. Fuck it. Why not? It's been a while since Supergirl dropped. And also apparently she gets a new costume in this, so it's kind of like a key issue. I was like, fuck it. I got the foil for that. I got the regular. I decided that I was going to stop buying, unless I really like it. I decided I was going to stop buying foils because I've been doing a lot of research, Taco, on YouTube. And from my understanding, when it comes to market value, a lot of people don't fuck with the foils. So unless you personally really like foil covers, I'd recommend staying away from them because apparently they don't really hold value. People, when it comes to like trading and like selling, people prefer just the default cover unless it's like some rare variant cover by like some popular artist or whatever. So I'm like, you know what? Whatever. That saves me money. I'm gonna just stay away from that shit. You said Gooner Girl. I might read that because it's issue number 1. It's like whatever. This one's definitely getting read. This just dropped today. If anybody's looking for something new to hop into, Spider-Verse versus the Venomverse. Why are these niggas fighting? I don't know, but I'm gonna read and find out. Apparently, it introduces some like new god symbiote characters in this as well. All new series. It's really like Crips versus Bloods, like Spider-Man edition or whatever. So if you want something that just dropped something new to get into. Issue number 1 dropped today. I will check this one out. Oh, TikTok put me onto this one too. I've been getting a lot of like comic book creators on my TikTok For You page and my YouTube, which by the way, if you want to get into content creation and you're heavy into reading, I feel like the book community, I don't want to do it because I already got enough channels, but if you're interested, I feel like the book community is wide open, especially since old boy passed away, RIP. What was his name? Comicology, I think. The only big person in the comic book space is Variant Comics, I think. But like I've been getting a lot of creators and they're all like really small, like Comic Story, and yeah, RIP. Variant Comics is like the only real big one left. So like if you're trying to get into content creation and you read Comic Explained, he is too. So that's 2. It's not a lot of competition. It is a smaller market. Not the ones that be doing the movies and stuff, but specifically like the books. It is a smaller market, I noticed. Because anytime I get creators on my page, they don't be having like a lot of views and shit like that.
Let's hit the strip club.
But anyways, TikTok put me onto this one.
Wants to be saved.
Kavier tipped $5. Hey man, been watching your content since the MWN days. Lil, just wanted to say what's up. Keep doing you.
Yo, shout out to Kavier. Is that how you say his name? For the $5 donation. I appreciate you, dog, and I appreciate the support. He said people don't be reading. That's not true, because one of the books I got in this stack had over 500,000 pre-orders on the book. I think it's gonna push 1 million in sales easily, because that was just the pre-orders. But anyways, TikTok put me onto this book. I was not going to pick this one up this week, but like 3 days ago I found out about this book, and the dude in the video kind of gave a synopsis without spoiling anything. It's called Exquisite Corpses, from Image Comics. This is the same company that publishes Invincible. So the synopsis of this, without spoiling anything, no, I didn't get no fucking Quan Mills.
Robin's ass into oblivion.
So the synopsis for this,
Sub just reminded me to unsub from Poison Ivy's OnlyFans.
y'all all want to sub when I'm trying to talk.
Bank statements.
I appreciate Marvy. I appreciate Mikey. Thank you. I appreciate you. The synopsis of this is it's an alternate universe where I believe it's either the United States or the world, there are 13 families that run the world on some Illuminati shit. It's not the people who are elected. And every 4 years during the presidential election, the families have they send their best assassins to fight it out in a random town. And whoever wins gets to control the world, basically. But the thing is, the 13 families don't tell the town. They just drop their assassins in some random town in Willacoochee, Georgia, and make them duke it out. And then they get to, whoever wins, whoever's the last person standing, gets to control the world. So it's like a political kind of thriller slasher. I was like, oh, that sounds kind of fire. And this one just dropped today, issue 1. I will be this is getting read. This is getting read. That sounds cool. I'll get that tomorrow. I'm for sure adding that to my list. Oh, I had to cop this banger. Godzilla versus X-Men. Why is this big ass iguana fighting Wolverine and Storm and Gambit? I don't know, but I'm gonna read and find out. I know by the end of the summer, I believe he's supposed to fight the whole Marvel universe. So this is all leading up to it. And I wanted to collect all of them. But in the latest one that dropped today, he's fighting the X-Men. Godzilla versus O-Block. Absolute banger. And by absolute, I mean absolute Batman number 8. You know I had to cop. I told you this week was a ton of content. I am all caught up on this. So this is getting read tonight. I've read the first 7 chapters. Chapter 8 dropped today. The last chapter, chapter 7, they revealed.
Shout out to that nigga in the chat for resubscribing.
Shout out to Nitro with the sub. Appreciate it.
A real ass nigga for that, mind.
They revealed absolute Mr. Freeze. This is like the full on reveal, and you can kind of see it in the cover art. He's not a guy with a ray gun. He's like a big ass devil, like an ice devil or some shit like that. So if you want it, this is a good jumping on point. Absolute Batman is fire. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know if I'm gonna read this one. I don't know shit about this character, but it was a number 1, so I copped it. I was like, whatever, for the collection, just in case. There's a new run of Gwenpool. I don't know shit about Gwenpool. I might read this to see if I like this character or not. A new series dropped. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get it. Whatever, dude. I don't know about this shit, bro. He says sort of valid. I splurged on the absolute. Splurged. how do comics work? You just buy individual chapters. I'm ignorant. There's a bunch of different ways.
Thanks
So
for the
yeah,
resub, pal.
these would be like,
To retwist for my locks.
you have like, so this would be a chapter, right? The singlets, this would be a chapter. You can follow it month to month and just buy chapter to chapter, or you can wait and just buy a whole series at once. Or you can buy, so you can buy like, let's say like there's the paperbacks, you can buy like 12 issues at once, or you can wait for the omnibus, which gives you like the whole series. There's different things you can buy. It depends. If you want the latest shit, you have to buy the singlets. But if you don't mind waiting and you just want to get into reading, just buy an omnibus or the paperback. You can buy like whole runs basically if you don't care about that shit. That's what I would recommend. But this is more for like collectors basically. And last but not least, the reason Gwenpool 1 is going hot right now is because that's the 616 Gwen Stacy. She got revived. Oh, so Spider-Man's original girlfriend, she got revived and then she turns into Gwenpool. Interesting. I was wondering why this one was hot online when I searched it. I just copped it just in case. I might read it. The Grand, you know what I had to get. This is what I came to the store for. That Battle Beast, baby. Battle Beast #1 for those unaware.
Thanks for the resub. You've got one loyal fan base.
Battle Beast is a character from Invincible. He's probably my favorite character from the show. He got his own spin-off comic book that starts today. Chapter 1 dropped today. And I touched the book. The book is nice quality. This is some nice quality shit. You get an origin story in this joint. Super bloody. This is getting read tonight. If you want something for your collection, definitely pick this up. Like I said, this one had like 500,000 pre-orders, bro. So like people were like, don't nobody read? Nah, niggas is reading this shit, bro. Niggas, you don't read, bro. You don't read. And then last but not least, I had a double dip, chat. I had a double dip. So I got the default Battle Beast cover, and then they also have something going on called a blind item, a blind bag. I mean, so if you go to the comic book store, they might be sold out because it was pretty limited. They have these blind bags, and basically what's in it is you'll either get a variant cover of issue #1, or you could get a reprinting of. There was a collaboration between Spider-Man and Invincible. It never got reprinted. You can get it in this blind bag, this mystery bag, or you can get the comic book where Battle Beast first appeared in Invincible, because that never got repressed either. So basically, you get a collector's item in here. You just don't know what you're fucking getting, basically. But do you have any One World Under Doom series? Nah, let me tell you about that, Hurricane. So like a few weeks ago, I was in the store, right? I'm interested in it because Dr. Doom is probably my favorite villain. I asked the dude at the front, I said, bro, what's up with this One World Under Doom arc? I was like, I love Doom, but I was like, where do you start reading that shit? I was like, I see so many, I was like Doom Academy, Superior Avengers, the Thunderbolts. And he was like, bro, that's how they get you. He's like, it's like fucking 10 different books going at once. I said, I ain't reading that shit. You can miss me with that shit. That's the problem with comic books that I do have. You gonna open it now? Yeah, we finna unpack it now. We finna see what we got. I don't want to damage it though. Okay, it's not too bad. This ain't the cover. This is the bag. You got to actually rip it open though. I don't want to damage the book though, so I got to take it nice and slow. All right. Okay. What I get? Did I get the black and white Battle Beast? What the fuck? Let me see. It's just a variant cover. Ah! Man, I was hoping I'll get that Spider-Man shit. It's cool. I know a lot. Wah, wah, wah. I took the risk. I'm so mad because I watched the video. I seen a couple people get it. I was hoping I got it, man. That shit would have been worth money. That's a make your own cover. Boo. It is what it is. Well, I got an extra one. It's cool. I knew what I was getting into. I'm not gonna lie. I think more publishers should do this shit. This is how you get people to buy more. They got me. Whatever. I'm gonna bag it. Oh wait. Draw your own cover. I'm gonna draw a dick on it. I was hyped for you. I was hoping I got that Spider-Man Invincible. It's cool. That's what I got this week. Hopefully I put y'all onto some reading recommendations. I went kind of crazy this week, but I knew it was gonna be a lot of shit dropping. It's kind of hot in my house. I'm finna go turn the air on real quick, and then we finna get back into the news. Got to take that to Comic-Con and get the artist to draw on it. Is that what people do? People bring those to conventions? Maybe I can get it autographed too. That's not a bad idea. All right. Let's get back to. Have you ever read Bitterroot? Nah, I don't know. What is that? You got me in the Chamberlain and that assassin joint. Somebody got to do it. Goddamn. What's that? eBay listing. Oh, I told you. I see. That niggas think I be playing. So this is that blind item thing I was talking about. You have like a 1 in 10 chance of getting one of these in that bag, but you don't know what you're gonna get. So like that's why they did that shit, because this shit is worth a lot of fucking money. Man, I wish I would have got this one. That's crazy. All right. Did you go over Steam? I'm gonna get to it. That's the original, not the reprint. The reprint would still be worth money, because it's the first time they've reprinted it since this came out. It wouldn't be worth as much as this, obviously, but it's the first time they reprinted it in like 15 years. So it would still be worth something. You could probably get a few hundred for it because it's hot. All right, back to this Marvel Rivals shit. New Marvel Rivals item lets you skip losses in ranked matches, and players worry that the climb is meaningless. I'd sit on it. Yeah, and if you sit on it for 10 years, it's going to go up in value. A new item in Marvel Rivals. There's an update, and we're going to get to it. I'm going to read the original article first. A new item in Marvel Rivals' latest event has broken the idea that many players are about in ranked mode. Namely, that it's an accurate way to measure your skill at the game. One loss is no longer necessarily weighed the same as another. The Galactica's gift event lets you earn up to 8 free Chrono Shield cards, which can be used to avoid the penalty of losing a match. Unsurprisingly, this has not gone over well with players who think it will be the nail in the coffin for the hero shooter's competitive integrity. The problem most people see coming is that the game won't be able to properly adjust players' ranks when they lose, disrupting the entire system. Why do I even play ranked? This rank means nothing, somebody said on Twitter. Amazing Spider-Man has a new run. Yeah, I copped the #1 like a couple weeks ago. Let's see. Basically inviting trolls to go into 8 matches and throw on purpose, the Reddit user said. Marvel Rivals competitive mode already has a system in place to prevent you from losing. Yeah, all right, whatever. Let's read the update. Update. NetEase has confirmed that the Chrono Shield cards would only be usable by players in gold rank or below. The purpose is to allow lower ranked players to enter ranked mode with less pressure through the mechanism. I still think that's problematic. Like, because from my understanding, it's been hell getting out of fucking bronze and silver this season for a lot of players, because it's just a lot of people who are not supposed to be on ranked playing. And you mean to tell me people can just buy something to not lose, and then you could pay your way to platinum, basically. And platinum is where it starts to get a little bit sweaty. Diamond obviously gets even sweatier. But like, if you're boosting the scrub ass players out of bronze into plat, that's a problem.
This money will go towards a 23andMe kit. I know I'm black, but I need to.
Yo, shout out to Killer with the super chat.
Fall black or just Blake Griffin.
Man, I feel overwhelmed with all this content. All these great comics and games are coming out. My head's spinning, and so is my wallet. Shout out to Killer though with the super chat. I appreciate you. Feels like a band-aid for a bullet wound. Make-A-Wish plat. Yeah, so now anybody who's plat, you can't trust them. It's almost like rank starts at diamond now. It's still pay to win. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't want to, like, I was thinking maybe I'll come back with Ultron. This makes me not want to play the game. Plat is the new gold. Facts.
Into oblivion.
Yo, shout out to Leonard, because you can say what you want. Oh, it only works up to gold. Doesn't matter. People can basically just pay their way out of gold. It's fucking stupid. But I think the most expensive comic I have is the Spider-Man and Eminem rap battle cover. I'd never sell it, but it's nice to know it's worth something. I never heard of that shit. It's free. Oh, so you don't pay. How do you, my dumbass. The Galactica's gift event lets you earn up to 8 free Chrono Shield cards. So you can't get more than 8, which can be used to avoid the penalty of losing a match. That's annoying. That's okay. That's not terrible then. Okay, I take it back. It's annoying, but it's not. This is okay. I'm gonna change my answer. I'm gonna put that in the classification of I saw a limit of 21. What's the number? Is it 8 or 21? Because 21 is OD. I'm not gonna lie. This is annoying. But then on the flip side, it's like, this is a slippery slope, chat. This is a slippery show. It starts with 8. It could get worse. This is not my fucking beat plan. But they probably reversed it because people were complaining. Only to play the gold. Only to, like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. If you gotta pop fucking Chrono Shields that you got at the fucking card pack or whatever, your ass belongs in fucking silver. It's just unnecessary. Like, why are you doing this? I'm gonna change my answer to it's just unnecessary. It's 20 and they disappear after each season. Now that's ridiculous, bro. Let's see. Hey rivals, both Chrono Shield's tokens from ranked match and Chrono Shield cards from events will not be for sale and are only usable for gold rank and below. The purpose is to allow lower ranked players to enter rank mode with less play. I don't want to play with lower ranked players, bruh. The limit is 20, but they give you 8. So you start out with 8, but you can get 20. Nah, get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm good off that. This reinforces how I always say Marvel Rivals is starting to feel like a mobile game. Yeah, all right, I'm changing my answer again. That's too many. I feel like 8 is too many, maybe 5. But you get 20 fucking no losses. If you could activate the card up to 20 times, I don't lose. You're going to make it to plat eventually. Yeah, 20 is way too much. This game is getting goofy. The downfall arrive. Like, what's the point of this? They should honestly make it like other ranked games. Up until gold, you don't lose points. Once you hit gold, you can D-rank. I actually agree with that. I agree with that. Like, or if you do lose before you hit plat, you don't lose a lot of points. So there's not like, if you want to relieve the pressure, basically. But once you hit that plat and higher, then there's more pressure, basically. I get what you're saying. My pops got me into collecting commons. He has a foil cover of Excalibur. That shit is sweet. Add placement matches. Add that shit too. Let's look at this video. I mean, this makes me not want to play the game. Like, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of my For You page on TikTok is just people bitching about the state of this game. And it's funny because I haven't played this game in like a month and a half. And it's to the point where it's like, why are you guys playing it? Like, Rainbow Six does it like that. The higher rank, the more you lose elo. I think, yeah, that's how it should be. All the shit you can buy. Look at all the cool stuff. Play the game and earn more. If someone wants to throw the match and doesn't want to affect their rank, they can use that to save their ass. Yeah, and that's why it's problematic. This game is already full of people who throw, and you can get up to 20 get out of free jail cards. I could see a world where some of y'all hop on ranked, right? And you're playing with a Spider-Man because they all fucking suck, and he's having a bad game per usual because like they all do. Why isn't Justice 3 trending? Hold up. The game starts off with Spider-Man going 0-8, and you're like, yo, step it up, Spider-Man, or maybe could you switch to healer? Fuck you. I have one of these Chrono Shields. I don't care. I'm out. Nigga leaves the game and pops a Chrono Shield. The Smurfers are still in the game, sadly. I can see that happening. That's the problem with this shit. Paid to throw. Hey, y'all enjoy that headache, though. Y'all enjoy that headache. I'm gonna read Jeff week 1. Y'all can go play with shitty Jeff. So I'm good off that, bro. Why is this injustice? Matter of fact, hold on. Let me... Because last time I clicked on a trending topic, it was some weird shit that showed up. Oh, it's just niggas begging for it. It ain't no news. Ain't no news. Someone has to wear the mask. I can see you haven't been on the new season yet, TBH, because the divers are wild this season. I'm not playing that shit. Y'all think I'm playing? Like, every 3 videos, my TikTok For You page is somebody bitching about the current state of Marvel Rivals. To the point where I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, well, why are you guys playing this? The moment 2K starts getting on my nerves, I get off the game. I'm not playing it. You're not missing anything special. Yep, Smurf. Bronze just played an hour ago after since the new season. What else I got for you though? Oh, Elden Ring news. Let's see, Elden Ring, how Limvale will change from run to run. So IGN's got a preview. Night Rain comes out at the end of the month. I'm excited about that. To hop on that with the boys and prove I'm the best Elden Lord.
One of the biggest questions left over after Elden Ring Night Rain's network test back in February was, how will the world of Limveld change in the real game? After all, Night Rain is, for all intents and purposes, a roguelite. And one of the core elements of any roguelite is a degree of randomness or procedural generation that ensures that every run feels just a little bit different. Night Rain has that in the loot department, with every run giving you different rewards and forcing you to cobble together a build
I've never worked
based on what you're able to find.
I don't know how to reset the router.
Run. And also in the enemy and boss department, since none of the boss encounters are static, with the sole exception of the Night Lord battle on day 3. But as far as the world of Limveld, we never really got a chance to see how it changes from run to run during the network test. During my 2 days of playtime at FromSoft's office and over the course of about 10 full runs, I got my answer to—
Man, nothing is wrong with Rivals. So you calling all the people bitching in my Twitch chat and all the videos I get on my For You page, everybody's just lying but you?
Here's how Limveld will change from run to run.
I'd argue that's what's gonna kill the game. That right there, the lack of acknowledgement. You don't have to agree with it, but the lack of acknowledgement.
Actually, we jumped the gun. Before we go into the ways that Limveld will change, let's quickly establish what doesn't change.
Everybody else is the problem.
Limveld will not change.
We're all being disingenuous.
The major geographical features, the positioning of cliffs, rivers, and lakes, all of these will be the same, barring a few major exceptions that we'll cover in just a bit. The locations—
That's the same shit that killed Paragon, the same shit.
The launching spirit springs, cave entrances and exits, the spectral trees and the wind currents, all of these are static and do not change location from run.
So you need to memorize the map.
Run to run. There's also a giant castle that features exceptionally tough battles and big rewards right smack in the middle of the map that will never change. Everything else, from the locations of all the rest of the points of interest, the types of rewards offered at those points of interest, to the wandering mini-bosses and the bosses that you fight at the end of day 1 and day 2, are left completely up to chance. That said, there are 2 other huge factors—
I wish they would drop like a tweet just saying like, at launch, we're gonna have 500 bosses. Like, I want to know how many, because I'm worried about dropping down into the game and like 3-4 rounds in, I'm already seeing the same bosses. I don't mind seeing the same ones, but it's like I want it to be a while before I see them, so it's like still exciting and fun, you know?
That can completely alter a run. The first are world events known as Shifting Earth.
Shifting Earth, holy smokes!
Occasionally, before you even launch into a level, you'll be made aware that there is a Shifting Earth modifier in effect. In our playtime—
ready to get off that 4th run, exactly.
Which transformed the northern section of the map, placing a giant crater in the middle and rivers of lava all around it. The enemies around and inside the crater are no joke, and wipe the floor with—
a valiant gargoyle.
First attempted to even get close enough to investigate the crater on the first day. But investigate it you should, and you should do so as soon as the second day begins, if you're up to the challenge. Exploring the crater took us pretty much the entirety of the second day, but when we did eventually make it all the way to the bottom, we beat a boss that granted us an epic rarity level reward by itself.
You work 9-10 hour days, you got your first apartment, is it worth getting a dog? If you're not at home most of the time, you can get a dog, but don't get a working class dog. Also think about maybe getting a cat because they're low maintenance. But because you work a lot and you're by yourself, get a low maintenance dog. Do not get a German Shepherd. Do not get a Border Collie. Do not get an Australian Shepherd.
Cool,
do not get a Belgian Malinois.
One ideology I resubscribe to, and that's Sonic's BBC.
Get you a little couch potato. Shout out to Sauce the Villain with the sub. Just looking to like dogs that are no husky. Looking to low maintenance dogs.
To the maximum level for free. It's a risky endeavor though, because in order to escape the crater, you need to use a bunch of spectral trees.
Would I play this with the GI community?
Platform as you try to escape.
I don't know, man. Every time I get on the game with you niggas, I be trying to be nice. Y'all niggas be disappointed. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Every time I get on the game with the Discord, y'all niggas disappoint. I've seen things that I should have not seen. Every time, like when I play Marvel Rivals with some of you niggas, just the shit I saw, I was just like, and I don't want to be on the stream yelling at niggas that support me. So it's for your own, my mental health. And I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no. I'm just saying, bro. I don't know, man. Oh shit!
Too long in the crater, and now must race against the clock to get.
Motherfuckers be talking hella shit in the chat, then you get pulled up to the lobby, and be like, I don't know, man.
The other big way that change are through the appearances of certain events that seem to occur completely randomly and can throw a huge wrench into an otherwise routine run. I've seen only a couple of these, and some might be familiar with the Margit invasion from the network test, in which Margit the Fell will just all of a sudden jump into your game and just mercilessly hunt your
That's
squad
fire.
down wherever they are. But
just a meteor drops on you.
The appearance of a swirling tornado-like phenomenon in the sky. When our squad approached it, we were suddenly attacked by
a game with some Punisher heels.
nightmares who seemingly invaded us from another world. Like typical NPC invasions in Elden Ring, these enemies were smarter and hit a lot harder than typical enemies, making it another
those aren't people though, right?
Consideration to explore the areas near one of these ominous swirling tornadoes in the sky. The most impactful of all of these random events, though, was the appearance of a mysterious boss that would attack from miles away with mortar shots of level-sapping bugs. That's right, get hit even just once by these telegraph mortar strikes, and
a time traveler.
It's not even limited to just losing one. Get hit again, he'll take another level from you. The only way to get those levels back is to find and kill the boss by following
that sounds annoying.
Spot. Unfortunately, I don't have footage of this.
See, did you hear what he just said? He said there's bosses on the map. Every time he hits you, you D-rank in level. Y'all niggas asking to play the game. If I would hate to reach level 25 in one run, then this boss spawn on us, hit me upside the head 15 times. Now I'm level 10. At the end of night 3, I'd be like, you gotta go, dog.
Nor do I know
because your ass on the other side of the map looting and shit.
For killing him, because by the time we found the boss,
I don't think there's PvP.
The circle had started encroaching, and we just wouldn't have been able to kill him before the circle killed us. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty soul crushing to have to just give up on those levels that he stole from us, and it really kind of doomed our run from day one.
Damn.
There are certainly more of these that I still haven't.
So it sounds like this shit gonna be hard.
Corruption, the Madness Towers, and more that we see in the overview trailer released by From Software.
Shout out to your brother becoming
as well that if you don't like the shifting Earth modifier that will affect the world, you can use the bed in the round table hold to sleep to either remove the modifier or have it replaced by something else. As devastating as some of these modifiers can be, I'm nonetheless eagerly anticipate seeing more of them. They inject a healthy level of chaos into what otherwise might start to feel very routine, and led to some great emergent moments with high emotion.
What platform am I getting this on? PC, of course.
To escape the crater, or
I didn't buy this 4080 for nothing. 4080 Super, actually.
As we realized, the levels that were stolen from us were gone forever. Moments like these are the heart of any good roguelite, and
with these tariffs, who knows when I'll be able to get a new GPU, nigga? I'm gonna use this 4080, nigga.
Coming at a steady pace. For more of our exclusive IGN First coverage of Elden Ring Night,
said this is not a PS4 stream. What's the vibe? How people feeling about this? The boss appearing when you follow the flies is the same name as the Night Lord's nickname early in the video, Sentient Pez. The fact that the world itself stays stable but changes is obscure yet interesting. The list of boss hunt names at 207 makes me speculate heavy. Ishin the Glock Saint popping up out of nowhere. That would be fire if Ishin from fucking Sekiro came out of nowhere and started fucking just blasting that motherfuckers, bro. The world events are looking like cinema. People are excited about it. The 30th can't come soon enough. It's gonna do numbers on Steam. I think it's gonna do numbers. Will it be able to sustain the numbers? I'm not sure, but we will see. I'm excited for it. Dude, all right, this is the last time I'm throwing it, okay, buddy?
Thanks for resubscribing.
For the person that was, shout out to Nick.
Money for TBH to cop a brick from Dr. Eggman.
For the person in the chat that was asking about getting a dog, and I said, if you're by yourself and you're working 10 hours a day, do not get a working class dog. This is why. You see this? The nigga just never fucking stops because he's supposed to be in the field chasing sheep and shit. All right, let's see. Yo, shout out to Hydration with the sub as well.
Only one
What'd you link?
ideology I resubscribe to, and that's Sonic's BBC.
What did you link me? Translate post. Thank you for your continued support of the Kingdom Hearts series. Kingdom Hearts 4 is currently in development. We will continue to focus on the development so that we can create a work that meets your expectations. We would appreciate you if you gave us a little more time. What's the purpose of this post? I love your dog. That's why I wanted one so bad. Nah, border collies are not for everybody. I'm not gonna hold you, dog. They're not for everybody. Very hard-headed. I like them because the only reason when I went to adopt them, the only reason the adoption agency gave them to me, because they're very picky about it if you go through an adoption agency, is because I had one before. I knew what to expect, and I live a pretty active life. It's not for everybody. Golden Retrievers, that's a good family dog, but most of y'all are black in the chat. I ain't never seen a black person with a Golden Retriever. I'm not saying it don't exist. I just never seen it. What was the point of posting this? Hey guys, we're working on Kingdom Hearts 4. We know. I'm not even excited. The last one sucked. Let's not forget, guys, the last game was Bye-bye. 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 So like, I don't know, I guess. So I love that new sound. Yeah, they on fucking fraud watch, bro. Now, earlier I mentioned I'm about to use this 4080 because who knows when I'm gonna be able to get a new GPU with these fucking tariffs. Every day is something new. Every day is something different. Xbox decided to hike up their prices. Nintendo hiked up their prices. And word on the street is now Sony might do it too. According to this article, Sony says PS5 price hikes are possible as it faces $680 million hit from tariffs. They're about to lose almost $1 billion thanks to tariffs. All eyes have been seen on are on Sony to see if it follows Microsoft's footsteps and in response to increased U.S. tariffs, dramatically raises the price of the PlayStation 5. The company confirmed to investors on Wednesday that it might end up doing exactly that as it faces a potential $680 million hole in its bottom line from the new import tax on China and other countries. In a Q&A following its latest earnings report, Sony's CFO suggested passing on the price of the tariff to players and one of the possibilities the company is taking into account as it tries to forecast the impact of President Trump's ongoing trade war. Sony confirmed there's still about 3 months worth of PlayStation 5 inventory already on store shelves, but obviously when they run out of that 3-month supply, the prices might go up. And I'm going to go ahead and say, based off the way this is being worded, I'd say it's about an 80% chance the tariffs are going to hit the PS5. So, I know you little bitches don't want to talk about politics because you like to live in a little ignorant bubble, but this shit affects you. If you are interested in getting a PS5, according to the CFO, you got about 3 months before that price goes up. And for PS4 niggas, you're probably never getting one. You had 5 years. We don't want to hear it. It's cool. Just stick to going to Tomato Town, Tilted Towers. You niggas are still playing Blackout BR on Call of Duty. That's what it was called, right? The one before Warzone. Them niggas are still playing Blackout. Enjoy that. You guys don't care anyway. It's not that deep, though. It's not that deep, though. Oh, shit. You know what's funny? I think I saved this and I forgot to talk about it, but good luck. This new sound took me out. Maybe it was a good idea to get on these consoles early. Shit is crazy. You know, I was just talking to my girl about this earlier too before I started streaming. Them shipments they've definitely stopped. Because the CVS that I frequent, I've never seen the drink aisle and like the snack aisle so empty. That shit is like, you could tell the shipments are starting to slow. I'm like, God damn, bro, we down to the last Gatorades over here and shit. Oh man, I hope we figure this shit out. Let's check this out though. What are we talking about? 1943 Hydra. Oh, yeah, it got delayed. Marvel's 1943 Rise of Hydra launch update. We have an important update. Marvel's 1943 Rise of Hydra will now be launching in early 2026. Taking this additional time will allow us to add more polish and make sure we give you the best possible experience and one that lives up to our vision. We have some exciting things in store and look forward to sharing more with you. Doesn't surprise me. We haven't seen any gameplay. I was hoping it came out in 2025. For those unaware, this is the Captain America / Black Panther game that takes place during World War II, where they work together reluctantly. We got that Unreal Engine 5 demo. It's running on Unreal Engine 5, but we haven't gotten any gameplay. So it doesn't surprise me it's getting delayed. In this update, they say expected early 2026. Usually when it comes to early in the year, games usually launch either February or March. So if I had to predict, I'm going to predict Marvel 1943 is going to drop sometime in February of 2026, especially because it's got Black Panther in it. So they're probably going to be like, oh, Black History Month, we're so clever. I hear this is a Celtics fan stream. Fuck the Knicks and fuck Boston too. Y'all all deserve to suffer. The NBA's rigged anyway. Who cares? I work at CVS. They only give certain items to the higher demanding stores. Plus Pepsi's the one who sells Gatorade, and they've been having a driver's issue since 2020. No, usually my shit be stocked. But like, yeah, for like the past like week, I've been noticing they ain't been restocking. I'm like, ah, damn. You mad your Wizards can't even win a draft lotto? You right about that, because that shit rigged, bro. That shit is rigged. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry. Y'all better, hey, Siggy, y'all better win that next game, because if it goes to game 7, I'd be sweating. 1.4% chance. It was 1.8. Yeah, 1.8% chance it went to Dallas. Wow. Okay. Unfortunate, but I've already got a million other games to play, so we'll live, chat. We'll live. We can wait till 2026 with this. You seen the Gilbert Arenas documentary on Netflix? No, I don't need to see it. I was living in DC when it happened. I know exactly what happened. When anything in reference to DC, I understand it in sports. When Stephen A. Smith was talking about John Wall was at the Rose Bar and not at practice, you know, with the bottle girls and shit, I knew exactly what the fuck he was talking about, bro. I used to know somebody that worked at Rose Bar. I knew exactly what kind of women he was around, bro. I know what the fuck going on. I don't need to watch that documentary. That nigga was shooting up the place. I know. Oh shit. Oh my God. They just reopened the Rose Bar. John Wall was at the Rose Bar. We got a new rumor. Take it with a grain of salt. Take it with a grain of salt. This is a rumor. So there's been a rumor flying around that a new PSP 2 or PS Vita 2, a new handheld from Sony, is supposed to be coming out. We've had about a couple articles come out, but Sony has not confirmed anything. I was lurking on the Gaming's Leaks and Rumors Reddit, and according to this individual...
Cool. But honestly, there's only one ideology I resubscribe to, and that's Sonic's BBC.
Yo, shout out to Conky with the sub. Appreciate it. Do I remember the DC Sniper? Yeah, we used to have to walk and zigzag to school. We used to walk through the 7-Eleven and shit like that. Yeah, I remember. According to this leaker, Xbox hardware insider on NeoGAF says some sources told him there's indeed a full PlayStation portable console coming. It's currently scheduled to release around the same time as the PlayStation 6, which for those unaware, those rumors have surfaced. PS4 niggas, they're saying we could see the PlayStation 6 in 2027, which is 2 years away. So once again, like I said, between the tariffs, the PlayStation 6 is soon. We're closer to the PlayStation 6 than we're not at this point. Just give it up. You're not getting the PS5. I don't want to hear nothing about the tariffs. You've been unemployed, nigga. So the leaker says it is a full-blown PlayStation handheld coming. When asked about it, they said that's a sure thing, but I'm wondering if you have your own sources on that. And they said, I do. True. It won't fall in the Portal pricing, so I guess it's not a real refresh of the Portal. Time-wise, something around the PlayStation 6 launch. So because it's not in the Portal pricing, that's making me think it's a full-blown handheld with hardware on the inside. But once again, this is some trust me bro shit. Take it all with a grain of salt. This is GameStop employees just yapping. We don't know. But I hope that this is true. The PSP is one of my favorite handhelds of all time. And I hope that it's an actual proper handheld with hardware on the inside and not just some random streaming device, as long as Sony supports it. I never had the Vita. Was it that much better than the PSP? The Vita, power-wise, was, but I think the PSP was superior because the software. The Vita was, it just wasn't supported correctly. But it was one of the first handhelds that had an OLED screen. People forgot that. Rose Bar legend. Yo, chill. 2027 PS5 Pro, 650, PS6, $1,000. It could happen. We're gonna have handheld wars again with the Steam Deck, ROG Ally, the PSP, and the Switch 2. I'm telling you, I think handheld is the future. What did you link? I think I had that on my other batch. Let's check out the Superman trailer though. I'd definitely get a new PSP type handheld over a straight. You know what? I'll say this before we watch this Superman trailer. If the PSP does come out, right? I hope not only does Sony support it, but Sony supports it in a way that allows for creativity to flourish, right? I feel like people forget because the Switch kind of fused the Game Boy with the actual full-blown console. I feel like what made the 3DS and the DS and the Game Boy Advance cool in comparison to like Nintendo's main console was there were a lot of unique experiences. Because what happens when you have very limited hardware power, it forces the developer to get creative to work with what they have. And then what can happen is you spawn a whole new series that was birthed on a smaller platform, and then eventually you bring it to the big platform. So if they do a PSP 2, I hope Sony allows these developers to get creative and just do whatever the fuck they want. I want to see I don't want a PSP 2 to come out, right? And we're just playing The Last of Us remastered on there. Like, I want there to be like Loco Roco, wherever that shit was, right? Literally Monster Hunter. Yeah, Monster Hunter started on mobile. Real shit. That's a great example. I forgot about that. The first Monster Hunter I played was on the 3DS. That's real shit. So use it for creativity. And then, you know, use it as a little beta testing ground. Because in my opinion, if you're buying a handheld, you're probably more of a hardcore gamer. With the exclusion of like the Switch. But like if you're buying something like the PSP 2, you're probably a little bit more hardcore. The Steam Deck, stuff like that. They should dig into the old franchises like Killzone, SOCOM. Dig into the old stuff, but also allow space to create new things, because I think we all want new experiences. I don't want to go into the era of the PlayStation 6 and whatever the new Xbox is called, and we're still playing Gears of War. We're playing Uncharted Remastered Collection for the third fucking time. I don't want to do that shit. I want to play something different. So just some food for thought. If anybody from Sony sees this, just some food for thought. Astrobot PSP. Astrobot won Game of the Year. I mean, it could happen, but that's a console game. Come on. Nah, they just gonna bring back Burnout. I'll take a Burnout. All right, new Superman.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah.
You'd let me interview you as Superman.
Sure.
Ready?
Just out of curiosity, just some food for thought. I've never read a Superman comic book in my life, so I don't know the proper lore. I've only seen the cartoons. Is there because like every version of the Superman cartoon I've seen and every panel of a different Superman comic book I've seen, like Lois is always just like an average looking white woman, you know? Is there a particular reason? Like, is there something about Kryptonians? They just love average Beckys? Like, this man can save the world. Like, you couldn't get one of the bad ones. Like Clark loves a 6, man. But you like it, we love it. I'll just put it out there. Just some food
Superman.
for thought. Just some food for thought.
Miss Lane.
Recently, you've come under a lot of fire for what some might. It's a lot.
Snow Bunny's never though.
Secretary of Defense said he was going to look.
Oh, you right. Super Smash Brandon said he from Kansas. That does that makes sense. And in Kansas, Lois is a 10. You right. Let me read this back. We not paying attention. Baddie's not loyal. She'll go on IG talking about she deserves more. Shout out to Beyonce's mom.
Recently.
All right, that's the wrong sound actually for Beyonce's mom. I'm 71. I won't be single.
You've come under what some might. It's a lot. Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions. That's funny.
My actions? I stopped a war.
Maybe.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect,
They got this little film green effect on.
This is how you're gonna be?
I'm not the.
Who are these people supposed to? Is that that nigga from The Boys? What was his? What was that nigga? The fake ass Batman? What, Black Noir? Yeah. Who the fuck is that? Who is this supposed to be? I don't know Superman characters like that. I know Superman, Doomsday, Lex Luthor. That's about it. Like,
you're gonna be?
I'm not the one being interviewed.
And General Zod. I know General Zod.
Did you consult with the president?
Obviously, that's Luthor. Jeff Bezos look a little hungry. I ain't gonna lie. He look a little hungry. He look dubious though.
No.
You seemingly acting as a representative of
I
the
wasn't
United States
representing
will cause
anybody
more
except for me.
problems around the world.
And doing good.
I like the CG.
I would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die.
Chat, what character is this? I don't know this character. Who is this? Is this the Ironmonger or whoever Iron Man fought in Iron Man 1 or whatever? I'm liking the dialogue. It's probably Lex in a suit. He does wear it, but isn't his suit like green though? Like black and green or something like that? Platinum, man. He's made for the movie? Okay.
Consequences.
People were going to die. Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
They got Beyblades. Crypto.
Your choices. Your actions. That's what makes you who you are.
I feel like there's too many characters.
He's not a man. He's an it.
Wait, who that? Is that Martian Manhunter right there? Is that supposed to be Martian Manhunter? Who that is?
He's an it. He's somehow become the focal point of the entire world's conversation.
No, it's Metamorpho.
When you resubscribe, I
Nigga, who?
to beating Robin's ass into oblivion.
Metamorpho? Who the fuck is that? What kind of name? No, God, that's Metamorpho. Goofy ass name. I don't know this character, bro. What's his powers, bro? Metamorpho. Yeah, you know, really. I told you I don't read I've never liked Superman. I've never liked him. I think he's a cornball ass character. This nigga never goes to the hood, bro. And why is no black people in Metropolis? He only stays downtown. Like, I don't respect that shit. Spider-Man really be in the streets, bro. Luke Cage, we know that nigga be in the streets. And he do it for money, bro. Justice League, The Outsider. He said, I stand with you. Like
super chat. Your donation.
Batman a billionaire and he be in the hood and shit, bro. This nigga be fighting the Daily Bugle.
I mean,
what's his powers?
Little boys in the Batcave.
This is look weird, bro. Origin, Metamorpho, The Outsiders. I just want to know what is his powers. What does he do? Like he's like a clay ball or something? Oh, power. Unique physiology. Metamorpho's physical body appears segmented with each limb appearing to be entirely made of a different elemental substance, whether it's liquid, solid, or gas. Why would I care? Like, so his arm is water. What his leg is what? Air or something? Elasticity. Rex can stretch, bounce, got a big dick, controls, reshapes his body. Okay, so Mr. Fantastic. Elemental transmutation. Rex can transmutate his body to any of a wide variety of liquids, including gas or metallic elemental compounds, and form it to his will. Originally, he was limited to the elements which occur naturally in the human body. Over time, this limitation seems to have disappeared. He can alter shapes and consistencies of these elements. Rex can also consume gas, liquids, or solid states. Molecule reconstruction. Stagg once boasted that Mason possessed the potential to sub-molecule variants at will, more than simply changing his molecule atomic structure. This shit is nerdy, dude. Can this nigga fight or not? I get he can do all, I can change my atoms down to the core, but can this nigga throw hands? Yo, shout out to Sai. Who gives a fuck, bro? This nigga's a nerd. That's why he got locked up.
I will not
transmutate.
Accept that.
I cleaned your boots. I'll go get them for you.
CG looks good. I like that they picked. It is a lot of characters. This feels almost like a Justice League movie. Like, why is there so many damn characters? I do like that they went with Guy Gardner This nigga's I like dickhead ass characters. This nigga's he's the premier dickhead. So I feel like people will probably be confused on who he is, but I like it. But you know what? Maybe it's a lot of characters because this isn't an origin story. So I mean, like, he has friends. Maybe that's why. As long as the story's cool, I think the issue with having a lot of characters, because somebody said in the chat they feel like it's too many, that can become a problem because the more characters you introduce, the more critical people are going to become because they want to make sure that it's accurate. It becomes more difficult to intertwine all these characters and the interactions. And we're just trying to establish Superman at this point. So I can see that hurting it. But until I see the movie, I'm not going to judge it. I still think it looks pretty good. And I don't like Superman. I think it looks good for the most part. The CG looks good. Like, the action looks cool. Maybe this will turn me into a Superman fan. That or Absolute Superman, because that's on my bucket list of things to read. It's a bunch of issues I need to catch up on. They made DC so serious. DC's always been kind of serious. What do you mean? It's always been kind of serious from my understanding. Living in Gotham is pretty serious, dude. What are you talking about? We really need to, we don't need to see Krypton blown up again. Yeah, we don't need to. Yeah, we don't need to. We know the story. Yeah, we don't need that. I'm curious how they will introduce Wonder Woman and Batman later on. Yeah, because I mean, they did. It is a bunch of C tier characters that they're introducing versus like the main people, even like the Flash or whatever. How are they going to introduce all of them? But for now, it's just Superman. It looks cool. They've introduced Brainiac in Absolute Superman, and he looks like a menace. Yeah, I got that book. I got to catch up on it. I'm gonna either read that or Martian Manhunter this weekend. Wonder Woman's easy to introduce. Why you say that? I think they'll bring up Peacemaker. I hope not, because I do not like that nigga. He is not funny to me, dude. Right, James Gunn can handle a movie full of characters. James Gunn is responsible for Guardians of the Galaxy. So if there is a director that can handle a bunch of personalities on screen, it's probably him. The only thing is, like, James Gunn he usually makes like the goofy movies like Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm curious to see how he's gonna do it in a more serious tone. It looks fun. It looks fun. I like the idea of jumping us in the middle of a Superman story instead of starting from the beginning. Yeah, we don't need at this point, we don't need an origin story. Like, super popular characters like Spider-Man, Superman, Batman, we know the origin story. We don't need that anymore. If you guys want to milk these fucking movies, just make a good movie. Did you happen to add Blue Marvel's comic to your collection? Yeah, I have that on my list of things for like black characters to get. What is this? Bro, I'm not watching Peacemaker. I don't like this character. This nigga's a fucking goofy goober with a fucking toilet helmet on his head and a pistol. I'm not watching this shit. I deadass don't like this character. I get y'all like it. This nigga's a loser to me. I don't like this shit. Turn that shit off. I don't want to watch it. Not an origin, but a coming of age. Coming of age. Some type shit. Okay, let me pull up the other shit. Yeah, I got the Ironheart. I got the Ironheart. Let me turn my beats back on though, real quick, fast in a hurry. All right, yeah, we got the Ironheart, as well as we got some Ubisoft news. Ubisoft decided to keep its games more in the oven following the positive impact of Assassin's Creed Shadows delayed. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Ubisoft has been flailing their hands and feet into the air for the last 10 years, making the same game over and over between Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Watch Dogs. Just bloated shit all over the fucking screen. 100,000 hour games with 6 out of 10 stories. You get your bang for your buck in terms of content. There's a lot of shit to do, but how much of it was really fun? I don't know. It took to the big year of 2025 with the success of Assassin's Creed Shadows for them to say, you know what? Maybe we should just focus on working on our games and making them good instead of making them long. And to that, I say that's fucking scary. The answer is right there. It's in your fucking face. Jesus Christ. Before we talk about it, friendly reminder, I'm giving away a free copy of South of Midnight, the game I'll be playing tonight. If you want a copy of it, the link is pinned to the top of the Twitch chat. If you're watching on YouTube, the link will be in the description box below. Enter the giveaway. Even if you don't want it, you can give it to a friend or something like that. So free copy of the game. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this though. Let's talk about this. Ubisoft spent quite some time developing Assassin's Creed Shadows, which was delayed multiple times before it finally launched this year on PC, PS5, and the Xbox Series. This move was caused by the negative feedback from fans and critics towards the gameplay trailers and showcases during the development of Assassin's Creed Shadows. Another reason was the poor reception received by previous Ubisoft titles such as Star Wars. I forgot about Star Wars Outlaws. That game was so forgettable. Avatar: The Frontiers of Pandora. Forgot about that game too in the past few years. They really do make the same games. However, after witnessing the positive outcome of the longer development time of Assassin's Creed Shadows, it seems that Ubisoft has decided to spend more time polishing its upcoming games. This was announced today during the financial results report. Right now, it's not clear exactly which Ubisoft titles are going to take longer development time. It was only suggested that the said titles are from Ubisoft's top franchises, which are Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, Rainbow, The Division, and Ghost Recon. Yves Guillemot, the CEO of Ubisoft, said that the delayed projects are now aiming to launch after the current fiscal year, which ends on March 31st, 2026. So the next installment of Ubisoft's top franchises are going to either launch by the end of 2027 or March 2028, the next two financial years. Regarding Ubisoft's new strategy, they said, after a review of our pipeline, we have decided to provide additional development time to some of our biggest productions in order to create the best conditions for success. As a consequence, 2026 to 2027 and 2027 to 2028 will see significant content coming from our largest brands. Assassin's Creed Shadows was released in March 2025 and managed to secure the second highest day on sales in the franchise history, achieving 3 million players a week after launch. The CEO went on to say, Aware of the challenges ahead, we took decisive steps to continue strengthening the company's future. The launch of Assassin's Creed Shadows was a defining moment. It reaffirmed the power of Assassin's Creed's brand with a highly favorable community response from longtime fans and new players alike. We also completed our initial cost savings program ahead of schedule. We are committed to going further with additional savings on at least 100 million euros over the next 2 years to drive structural efficiencies and reinforce the foundations of our organization. I feel like this was the easy part. I feel like one thing that they're not taking into consideration is, as long as Assassin's Creed Shadows was halfway decent, a lot of people were going to buy it. And the reason is a lot of people love the era of feudal Japan. It's just cool. Ninjas, fucking samurai, the culture, the story they had going. So like they had that going. What happens when you don't have that anymore? Like there's a rumor that the next Assassin's Creed is supposed to be like a witch hunt game. And there's another one about ancient Aztec. Will people be as interested in that? I don't know. And if they're not, even if the game is, it could be the best fucking Assassin's Creed ever with the Aztec one, right? It's not going to attract the same level of attention as Japan. So like they're really going to have to upsell the gameplay mechanics and really take their time to fine tune and create something great. So I feel like the real test is in the coming years. And then we ain't even talking about their other games. So are they going to take longer on games because they're downsizing? It says they're restructuring. So that could be a thing. They could be downsizing. But it also seems like they want to focus on quality more too. Because I mean, the thing did get delayed. How about a final one? I know, right? When y'all go end the story, make a new franchise, right? I'm gonna be real. I'm tired of Assassin's Creed. Yeah, I don't know how many I got more in me left, man. These 100-hour games, these big ass maps and shit like that. But it shouldn't take your company being on the verge of collapse for you to say, you know what? We should just focus on making something good. If we want to sell a product, maybe we should make a pizza that's edible. We should stop putting raccoon meat on our pizza and actually put pepperoni, real sausage. Because somebody's mom's likes big sausage pizza. Fun fact, they took away throwable grenades in the new Doom. I haven't played it yet, so I can't speak on whether or not that's a good or a bad thing. Just give me AC4's remake and drop the franchise. They discovered taking their time to perfect their craft actually pays off, right? Maybe no longer for games, given they could still lean on outsourced development. They need a new franchise. And this is a lot of different studios. They need new franchises. They've been leaning. You can't keep making the same games that we've been playing since the Xbox 360 era. Eventually, people are going to get tired of that shit. And then the new shiny toy is going to come out, and people are going to get excited for that and go there. But hopefully Ubisoft gets together. We're rooting for you. More Ubisoft news. Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time remake release window confirmed. Not the release date. The release window. They need to stop making crypto games as well. That's facts. During Ubisoft's financial results presentation today, it was revealed that multiple Ubisoft projects from their top franchise are now delayed to the next year. However, it was reconfirmed that the Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake is set to release April 2026, which marks the end of the current financial year. In today's earnings report, Ubisoft announced that Anno 17 Pax Ramona, whatever, Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time remake, Rainbow Six Mobile, that's a thing. The Division Resurgence, they're still making that a free-to-play Division, and other titles will be released this financial year. If this is, as long as it's a good remake, this is gonna go because people love the Sands of Time. People hate mobile games. It's gonna be full of microtransactions. It's probably gonna run at 15 frames. I predict this will have a moment for like a week, but people probably won't like this shit. And I predict this shit is going to be a dud. For those who forgot, the Division Resurgence is supposed to be a free-to-play, I believe, Division spin-off game. I don't think that shit's gonna hit. Damn, is GTA 6 released that next month? Is it released that next month? I don't know. I forgot when GTA 6 is supposed to come out. I don't know about that. Mobile games be making money. Yeah, good ones. Yeah, good ones. You see Assassin's Creed Shadows is doing a random collab with Dead by Daylight? Nah. AC Shadows. Dead by Daylight. Let's see. Is there a trailer for this? Oh, Dead by Daylight Assassin's Creed. This is a Twitch stream, bro. Or a random YouTuber. They got a trailer for this? Assassin's Creed Dead by Daylight official collab announced. Guess we'll watch this video.
If you told me you expected this one, I just don't believe you. Kings and queens, welcome back to the channel. What is going on? Dead by Daylight, or should I say Assassin's Creed, has tweeted out, "Step into the fog, the new Dead by Daylight quest begins. Slip through the shadows, survive the ordeal. Hashtag AC Shadows, X Dead by Daylight, hashtag the fog."
Yeah, who asked for this? Also, is the assassin supposed to be a monster? Like, I'm confused. Is it a Templar that's the monster hunting people? I'm not gonna lie, if they put Yasuke in there as a monster, that shit is racist. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Okay, so for this update in Dead by Daylight, the new monster that we're adding that can haunt your friends is a big black man. For the sake of PR, Ubisoft, I hope you're not putting Yasuke in this game.
Is calling. Wow, this one.
And he's right there. Oh my god.
Came so far out of left field that I did not expect this at all. Now, this is a crazy one too, because while I was at PAX East,
he's just yapping. There's no info on it. They just announced it, huh? Twitter, Assassin's Creed. Is there any actual info on it? Just skins, probably. Wait, what the fuck is this? Make the most of both protagonists, swap worlds. Oh, it's just an update. Step into the fog. A new Assassin's Creed Dead by Daylight quest begins. Slip through the shadows. Yeah, there's no info. May 27th is the full reveal, I guess. Anyone remember during Black History Month, Halo dropped the charm name Bonobo? I remember them skins, them African pattern skins they had. I thought that was funny. Yeah, I see him right there. I don't know if that's a good move right there. I don't know if that's a good move. Other Ubis, this whole time I was watching the Twitch stream with the YouTube audio. This nigga different, bro. Other Ubisoft news. And
Rich people love when you poor people donate, because then Bruce Wayne doesn't have to answer as to why he runs around in a Party City costume at night instead of donating his wealth to helping the peons of Gotham.
Yo, shout out to Black Tweets with the gifted subs. I appreciate you. Why is Paul George trending? I don't know. Probably Philly yelling at him. All right, let me make sure this is clear. Oh, I guess it's a clip. He's talking shit. Let's see. Had there not been a LeBron James, shit, I might have had one in Indiana. Nigga, no, you wouldn't.
I'm thinking about it.
The fuck out of here.
Had there not been a LeBron James, shit, I might have had one. You know what I mean? Had we not played LeBron James or there was no LeBron James, we might have had one in Indiana. You know what I mean? I felt the guy on the East. I felt
this dude's downfall's got to be studied.
You know, we played Carmelo.
Yep.
Shout out, Mel. Played a tough Wizards with John and Bradley Beal. Nobody could come through us. Atlanta was a stacked team. Nobody could go through us. And
he was not beating any of the teams coming out of the West. Facts.
I'm thinking.
What are you talking about, bro? Who was you going to win with? Was it going to be you and Glass Knees, Danny Granger? What are you talking about, dude? You wasn't beating nobody. This dude this thing is really a podcaster now, just talking. With fraud alert. Like, sorry, buddy. Even if you did manage to get through King James, you wasn't beating nobody out the West. Roy Hibbert, right? Roy Hibbert, soft ass.
Your resub just reminded me to
People forget before the original soft big man, before it was fucking Joel Embiid, was Roy Hibbert. They had Roy Hibbert and Danny Granger, who couldn't stay on the fucking court. Well, Danny Granger was cold when he stayed on the court, but he couldn't stay on the court. And Lance Stevens is like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Y'all wasn't winning nothing, dude. That's fucking funny, dude. Oh, shit. Did Donovan Mitchell get a fraud alert? You want me to hit one for Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland? Him and Roy Hibbert would have owned the league. Like, that shit sounds, that's funny. He said that in YouTube chat. That shit sounds funny to even leave your lips. Yo, me and Roy Hibbert would have owned the league if it wasn't for LeBron James. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Shut the fuck up. We don't hear that shit, man. That's funny. That was a good laugh. This nigga's really a podcaster now. I love it. Back to these fucking games, though. And nobody asked for this news. Ubisoft's Extreme Sports game is getting its own. Ubisoft's Extreme Sports game is being turned into a movie. Yeah, its own movie. And honestly, I'd watch 90 minutes of people doing snort. We don't care what you think. Let's see. To scramble to every. Shout out to you for the follow. Every video game into a movie is now full swing, and another film adaptation has just been announced. This time, it's Riders Republic. Riders Republic. Anybody in the chat plays Riders Republic? 2021's open world extreme sports sandbox game. The game didn't have much of a plot beyond competing in biking, skiing, snowboarding, and wingsuit racing and competition. So if Ubisoft thinks they can turn that into a movie, yeah, I'd probably watch it. Who wouldn't want to watch it? This shit about to be a Disney Channel movie. Y'all remember back in the early 2000s and the 90s when Disney Channel used to come out with like an extreme sports movie every year or every month, I mean. I remember they had one with the girl who like used to roller skate or whatever. I remember they had one with the twin white girls that used to play basketball. I think they had a skateboarding one too. It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be super tacky and cheesy. Yeah, Johnny Tsunami. It's gonna be like that shit. Look at this goofy ass shit. This is why people make fun of Ubisoft. I don't care that I'm blackballed by them. Like, I'm gonna get these jokes off. It's like every time you guys take a step forward, you take 3 steps back. Nobody asked for this fucking movie, bruh. Riders coming to Netflix. Riders Republic. You gotta go to work, Johnny. You gotta get a fucking job. You can't ride that BMX bikes for the rest of your life. Get a fucking job. Sorry, Mom. I got a dream. And my dream is to grind my pegs to my first sponsorship. So even if you don't believe in me, I'm still gonna hit the park. That's right. That's the plot of Riders Republic right there. The dirt bike movie. Yeah, the dirt bike movie. Where the girl pretended to be a boy because they didn't believe girls could ride. What was it? Motocross or some shit like that? It's gonna be like that. Motocross Disney Channel. Fucking movie was ass. This movie right here is gonna be just like this. Oh shit. Yeah, I think her parents didn't let her ride the bike, so then she pretended to be a boy in the contest so that she can do it. And then at the end of the movie, he was like, girls can ride bikes too. Like But that shit is so bad it's good. Girls can ride bikes too. Yeah, yeah. That's gonna be Riders Republic, bro. It's gonna be Riders Republic, bro. You know what? You're right. Girls can't ride bikes. I fell asleep watching that movie. Yo, this is a wild time. This is a wild fucking time, dude. Oh my goodness. Fuck that movie. I'm talking about the Riders Republic. Disney Channel movies are cool. They're for what they were. Shit. In other news, 89 million Steam accounts have been hacked by Lizard Squad. For those in the YouTube chat that was wondering why I said Lizard Squad is back, it's because almost 90 million Steam accounts have been a part of a massive data breach. That's right. There's some hackers out there that knows how much money you spent on Honey Pop. How much money you spent on visual novels.
But honestly, there's only one ideology I recently...
And how much money you spent on VC, nigga. Get it together. The original story. Around 89 million Steam accounts details have seemingly been obtained and put on sale for the dark web. Oh my lord. With the seller reportedly asking for thousands of dollars for the entire database. In gaming circles, there have been some pretty notorious data leaks and breaches over the years. There's Sony's infamous PSN hack from 2011, aka Lizard Squad. There have been high-profile breaches. Who cares, bro? Let's talk about Steam. Reportedly affecting millions of Steam accounts, this database apparently contains user records, contact details like phone numbers, two-factor SMS. Yo, listen, chat. Please turn off two-factor SMS. That shit has not been good since like 2012. Use a fucking use one of those code generator apps. I use Authy. I know Microsoft got one. Google. I just got a YubiKey. I'm upgrading my security even more. But please use an authenticator app. Please use an turn this shit off. Because for those of you unaware, like somebody who really wants to hack you, they can just call. If they get your phone number, they can just call your supplier, and they'll be like, T-Mobile, like, oh, I'm locked out of my account, send me the code, and then they'll get into your shit. You said a what? A YubiKey, a passkey. I'm upgrading my shit, bro. But anyways, and a one-time access code. This is all according to Underdark, a cyber threat security company that originally spotted a post on the dark web forum looking for a buyer of the data. The price, 90 million accounts of info, and they're only asking for 5,000. God damn. This nigga hustling backwards. Underdark also claims that due to the nature of the information in the database, the source of this data is likely a third-party vendor or a service provider rather than Steam itself. Initially, it's claimed that it was Twilio, a cloud communications platform that offers SMS services, two-step authentication services. But according to independent journalist Mellow Online on Twitter, a Valve representative told him that the company does not use Twilio as a service provider. So there's been an update, though. The update is Valve has issued a statement to PC Games In acknowledging the data breach, but claims that it shouldn't impact the safety of your Steam account. You can read the full statement further down this article. What? Where's this? Is this it? Yeah. From Steam's perspective, customers do not need to change their passwords or phone numbers as a result of this event. It is a good reminder to treat any account security message that you have not explicitly requested as suspicious. We recommend regularly checking your Steam account security at any time. We also recommend Steam users set up the Steam mobile authenticator if you haven't already. Don't use this shit. Use an all-purpose authenticator, so you don't have to use it. Change your password. Hey guys, we know we got hacked, but your password should be good. I wouldn't trust this. Just change your password, chat. Just putting that out there. YubiKey is a password lock manager and generates and randomizes passwords for you. Yeah, it's a literal hard key that you put into your computer. So instead of using instead of getting like a text message or using an authenticator app, when you log into your account, your key has to be plugged into your computer. It's a physical key. If they don't have your key, they can't get into your shit. Welcome back to 2011. Shout out to Lizard Squad. If the Lizard Squad goofies don't put back my fucking game, I'm gonna beat your ass on 4 on them, bro. So just to be safe, if you have a PC, if you have a Steam account, change your account to be safe. I wouldn't trust what they talking about. Just putting the info out there. Steam came out and said there wasn't a data breach. They just said it was a data breach right here. I don't think they allow a universal authenticator app. I think they only allow their authenticator. I'm using one. I need the keys. This is the one I have. Just look up like YubiKey. Look it up on YouTube. What's this shit right here? Let's see. False alarm. Valve confirms that nobody hacked into their 89 million Steam accounts and that their passwords are safe. Oh, this is 5 hours. This is more up to date. Okay. My job uses YubiKeys exclusively. Trying to put y'all on. Like lock your like your bank accounts behind it and shit like that. Putting y'all on is worth the $50. The main thing I will tell you is get 2. Because the problem becomes, the problem with YubiKeys is they're so secure. If it breaks, it's going to be hard getting back into that account. You got to call, you know, the places up and try to barter with them. So buy an extra key just in case something happens to your original key. Then you got a backup. You can program them both. Then you got a backup, basically. I keep my backup like in my travel bag or some shit like that. Type shit. It's worth it just to be safe. But anyways, yeah, and the YubiKey can hold up to 250 accounts. So like your most important shit, put it on there. You're welcome. I'm trying to put y'all on the cybersecurity chat. Talk to me. The dark web, and you don't have to get a YubiKey, by the way, if that's too pricey. There's cheaper ones. I think Google offers one for like 30, the Google Passkey. Look up like different brands. Just look up different brands on YouTube. The dark web doesn't have your Steam account on it. Valve has confirmed in a news post after a report on LinkedIn claims that there was a massive data breach of more than 89 million users. You may have seen reports of leaks of older text that have previously been sent to Steam customers, Valve wrote. We have examined the leaked example and determined that was not a breach of Steam systems. The original report happened a few days ago by a LinkedIn user and was picked up by a Twitter user today. They said fake news. Underdark AI's post said a dark web forum user claimed to have a data set of 89 million Steam accounts and they were selling it for 5,000. They said the user had a sample data for proof and Telegram number to call if anyone was interested in buying them. According to Valve, what they actually had was logs of text messages that come from a 2-step code to enter when you log into your Steam. These codes are only active for 15 minutes and aren't tied to your Steam account, password, payment for information, or any other personal data. The only thing they do include is a phone number. And they said cap. Can you post a link to the updated article? Yeah, I got you. They said cap. I'm gonna still change my shit to be safe, but it's up to y'all. There you go. I dropped the link in the chat. God damn, use a link shortener, nigga. What is this shit? Hideo Kojima has an amazing idea for forgetting games where the main character gradually forgets the important information and abilities if you take too long a break from playing it. This nigga is one of the most overrated game developers in the fucking industry, man. I don't want to hear about this out of the box quack shit, bro. Yeah, it doesn't sound fun to me, bro. Go make your little box simulator delivery game. I don't care, dude, with the baby. Fucking that nigga's like, yeah, you know, Ish from fucking Joe Budden podcast. He's like the gaming version of that. Like, what do we call the nerd version of a barbershop pseudo intellectual? Because I feel like that's Kojima to me. That nigga's a barbershop game developer, just saying pseudo quack shit to me. 1 second, a dork. He said a dork. It's called a fucking dork. Oh shit. I'm all for different shit, but it's like, bro, like it also needs to be fun. Like, Square Enix reveals its plan to reboot the company over the next 3 years. A New Yorker, that's fucking funny. Square Enix plans to emphasize quality over quantity for its games business and has come up with a new strategy to help realize these goals. The company has now revealed more details on its Square Enix Reboots and Awakens medium-term plan that will unfold over the next 3 years. According to Square Enix, it plans to adopt a multi-platform approach for its games, meaning more games are coming to PC. You can resist it all you want, console niggas.
Super chat. I'm going to Snapchat Sonic my intrusive thoughts.
Yo, shout out to Dark Misogyny with the super chat. He said the Kojima concubines, that's a crazy term. The Kojima concubines are the 5th most annoying fan bases of the Sam face. Yeah, I would put them up there with the New Vegas niggas, the Sonic niggas.
Every time someone donates a super chat, I'm
chicken jockey niggas.
Sonic my intrusive thoughts.
Yo, shout out to Saber with the super chat. He says, I'm trying to get into American manga, but I'm confused on how to start. Is there a certain manga I should look at? That's crazy. Hey, you are from Japan. We just call them comic books, but the manga you showed looks cool. So that's the problem with American comic books. They're all over the place. If you want a recommendation, I would recommend reading Absolute Batman. It just started it started last year. There's only 8 chapters out. I'd recommend checking out Absolute Batman, the whole Absolute universe from DC. Just search Absolute DC. That's a good starting point. The problem with American comic books is there's like, especially with Batman, there's like 24 different runs of Batman going on right now. And it can get confusing. So I recommend just hopping into the Absolute universe. It's an easy jumping point to get into. Yeah, pick a character you find with recent runs. Pick a character you like and find a new run. And just jump in. And it reads left to right. And when Melody said it reads left to right, because America, am I right? I hope that helps, bro. He's probably talking about that Exquisite Corpses. Well, that one just came out today. That's getting read. Absolute Master Manhunter's fire. I keep hearing. I want to get into that too. I got a stack of stuff I need to read. Where am I going? Oh, back to what they're planning to do. According to Square Enix, it plans to adopt a multi-platform approach for its games, leading to major titles being released on a consistent basis starting March 2027. All of its game titles will be placed under the management of the same studio, and this will allow for its in-house knowledge to be consolidated, accumulated, and shared. This new approach has also resulted in several in-development games being canceled, as Square Enix has decided to focus its resources on funding other projects instead. So it seems like they're being more powwow, being more family. What are these games? Bro, I can't even fucking zoom in on this shit. Under the new management structure, we reviewed all projects at our domestic studios, including HDG and SD titles, and decided to discontinue development of some titles and invest in additional funds in titles that require refinement, thereby steadily implementing a strategy of selecting and concentrating development resources. They said to their investors, we will continue to control the scale of development investment in a disciplined manner. The new multi-platform approach is already active, as Square Enix recently announced the entire Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy will be on the Switch too, and as well as a bunch of other games. Square Enix need to make a new game too, bro. I'm all Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy the fuck out. Like, it's cool, but I want to see them make a new RPG. Especially, I hope that Expedition 33 inspires a lot of these JRPG makers. Make something new. Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 2. 11, 12, 13, 13, 2. 14, 15. 16 is absolute. Game sucks. Make a new fucking franchise, man. Where's the Final Fantasy, nigga? They did make one and the streets hated it. Forspoken. That's because Forspoken was hella mid though. It wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. That's not a good example. It wasn't a good game. It has some redeeming qualities. I liked the traversal in it. Some of the combat was okay, but it was undercooked. To be fair, it was undercooked. Final Fantasy 16 was good. Yeah, it was good for helping me take a nap. You want to see me play Final Fantasy? Here we go. Watch this. I don't even have to boot the game up. All right. Boot the game up. Beep. Load into the game. Put the controller down. Watch a 15-minute cutscene. After 15 minutes, I pick the controller back up. I move about 10 feet. Up. Here comes another 7-minute cutscene. Congratulations. You just played Final Fantasy 16. And meanwhile, I'm I think I hit my head on my desk way too many times playing that game. That game fucking sucks. So do any of the stories connect, or are they just their own thing? Nah, they're their own things. They're on their own things. There is a connected storyline going on in Marvel with Doom, but I wouldn't get into it. It's too convoluted. There's too many different books. I'm telling you, the absolute universe for DC is a good starting point. You're not about to disrespect Final Fantasy 16 like that? I will. That's crazy. I never heard anybody refer to like American comics as manga. So is that normal? Are you still in the chat? Do Japanese people call American comic books manga? You just call everything manga? Because we call what y'all do manga, and then what we do is comics. Even though it's the same shit. I know mangas is just Japanese comics. But we just call it a different word, I guess. Hi. You're okay. You need a hug, dude? Yeah, we do for everything. Come here. Come here. Oh, don't do that. Don't be bashful. Come here. Thank you. Up. Thank you. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're going to be on camera. You want to be on camera. Is he talking about the American authors who make them? No, I think he's just talking about no, because he referenced the books I showed off earlier. So I think he's trying to read comic books. I kept falling asleep playing Metal Gear Solid 5. I never played a Metal Gear. This has never been my cup of tea. You licking your lips? You being light skinned? Let the ladies know. Let them know you in the building. Tell them know. Hey, let the chat know. Say if I wasn't neutered, I'd fuck all y'all bitches. But you are, so nothing I can do about it. Bye-bye. I'll see you later. So I'm very handsome. I would get you if I was not neutered. I would get your girl. Like even American cartoons, we call it anime. That's interesting. I didn't know that. That is interesting. It's funny too, because it seems like Japanese people don't really care. They just enjoy good art. Over here, they be so, don't you? Because I'll call anime a cartoon and people will get fucking mad. But in Japan, they don't care. That's why you guys are fucking weebs. You need to calm down. What else I got for you? Oh, Ironheart trailer. You pick up Battle Beast? Yeah, I got Battle Beast. You know I got that. Come on. And I got the blind bag. I didn't get a good book, though. Unfortunately, I didn't get a good book. All right. Let's check out this Ironheart. For the longest, Disney has been acting like Ironheart isn't coming out. And they've apparently been finished filming this like a year ago. We finally got a full trailer. I saved it for the stream. Hopefully this is good. I think it's going to be 6 episodes. Let's see what this is hitting for. Woke heart.
Hello? For real?
I never heard of Ironheart. She was literally in the Wakanda movie, the last Black Panther movie. She's a fairly new character. I think, did she come out, what, like 2019 or something like that? I don't know. She's fairly new. I've never read an Ironheart book.
Minutes. The air in this elevator will no longer be breathable.
Oh, what is this?
Your interview. You'll suffocate and die unless you break into the device on the floor.
Oh, I missed that movie. Yeah, she's in the movie. That's where she debuted.
Good luck.
2016. There you go.
Screw this.
So her villain is fighting a broken elevator?
I heard Riri Williams was a genius. So you win her out.
Why he look like a light-skinned Michael B. Jordan? Which is crazy because Michael B. Jordan is light-skinned. What the fuck? They got a Puerto Rican Michael B. Jordan.
So you win her out.
And why is he testing her?
Riri, I see you. I see you're fed up, waiting to be acknowledged for your greatness.
You are not the first genius at MIT.
How come you're not working at one of those fancy tech firms?
After my internship abroad, I want to build something undeniable. Something
important.
Iconic.
It's a brand new
I can give you the tools to help you carry out your vision.
Why he on her dick?
Anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life has had to do some questionable things to get it done. What will you do, Riri?
She's fighting the Hood, a lesser-known villain. Oh, is that why he's got the Hood on, like, literally? So what's the Hood's powers? I don't know the Hood.
You've bitten off a hell of a lot more than you can chew. I could chew a lot.
It looked like they spent some money on the CG.
You're gonna end.
Hey, what's that right there? Hold up. That's some devil shit? I gotta watch this with the Bible? Like, what's that? What's that right there? Ugh. He has demon powers? Oh. Is he tapped in with like Mephisto or some shit?
You're gonna end up dead or in jail.
This is so much bigger than that.
Oh, he is? I was bullshitting. So he's got his power from like Mephisto? Are we low key introducing him into the Marvel universe through her? He's cursed by him? Interesting.
This is wild. A shady bunker.
My bunker's not shady. Would a shady bunker have that on the wall?
It's literally above a crate of self-guided missiles.
I'm returning those.
Music in the background is fucking ass. It looks okay. Who is Mephisto? The devil, basically. Marvel's the devil. Basically just manipulates people. It looks mid. It looks like a 7. It looks like a 7 based off of that trailer. I'll watch it. I'll give it a try. But like, I'm not like super blown away by it. They'll never introduce Mephisto because of China. What's China got to do with anything? Like, you talking about like censorship or something like that? I started a Blade manga called Blood Hunt, him and Spider-Man. Marvel need to get the Blade movie going together. Like, get it together. Apparently Dormammu is his source of power. Oh, he's getting it from Dormammu, not Mephisto then. Let's look up let's see. The Hood Marvel villain. I don't know this dude. I don't know this guy. The Hood, Parker Robbins. He really wears a hood. He's got pistols. This is fucking funny, bruh. Oh, shit. Durability is a 2. So he's a bitch. His energy, he's a little sleepy. Fighting skills 3. They got this nigga's stats. Yo, this is super nerdy. This nigga's stats is hella low. Weak ass villain, boy. What's his powers, bro? Oh shit. I'm not reading all this. I'm not fucking reading all this. You know what? We're just gonna, instead of searching, what are the powers and abilities of Marvel's The Hood? Yeah, he's a 65 overall villain. Shit, this nigga's a brown shirt villain. That's fucking funny, dude. Let's see. Parker Robbins is a Marvel supervillain whose powers originate from the mystical artifacts and demonic influences evolving significantly over his comic history. So his origins and powers: invisibility, the Hood's signature red cloak stolen from Nisanti Demon, grants him invisibility while he holds his breath. What a terrible power. So he can go invisible, but he can't breathe? Oh, shit. If this nigga held his breath and I know you're nearby, I'm going to just start swinging. Or if I'm Riri, I know you're in the room, I'm going to just start shooting the room up, bro. 2 things is going to happen. Either A, I'm going to get a lucky hit on you if I spray the room up, or B, you're going to get nervous because you're so busy trying to dodge all the bullets, you're going to have to eventually breathe, and now I can see you. What a weak-ass power. Let's see. Levitation, he's got mystical boots. Allows him to levitate or walk on air. He's Michael Jackson. Over time, he discovers he can levitate without the boots, with the cloak alone, I guess. So he can't fly, but he can levitate. So he's a chicken. Let's see, magic and demonic abilities. Demonic transformation. Under extreme stress or when channeling the cloak's full power, the Hood can transform into a demonic form, gaining enhanced strength, speed, claws, and magical abilities. In this state, he can battle formidable opponents like Wolverine and Doctor Doom. That's not that formidable. So basically, in order for him to even put up a fight against Wolverine, he has to enter his Super Saiyan state. Yeah, they got his stats right. He's a low tier villain, which, you know, Riri's a new character, so it's cool. Energy projection. He can project demonic energy, such as firing mystical or explosive energy bullets and has occasionally demonstrated lightning attacks. So he's got like spells. He's a weak ass Doctor Strange. I bet he'll be in Marvel Rivals. I could see it. I could see it. The hooded dude seems like a cheaper but sane Terrence Howard to me. Electrokinesis. At certain points, he's able to generate and project electricity, attributed to the cloak's mystical energy. So he's like a bootleg Miles Morales. Teleportation. The cloak enables him to teleport himself and others for short distances. So he's a bootleg. What's the old boy from the X-Men? The blue dude. Illusion detection. The hood can see through magical illusions and disguises, so Mysterio can't stop him. Nightcrawler, yeah. Notably identifying scrolls during the Secret Invasion storyline and discerning the real Doctor Doom among Doombots. So he's got supervision, basically. Resurrection. The cloak has demonstrated the ability to resurrect the dead, though this is a rare and a significant use of his powers. Then he has amplification. Power amplification. Dormammu's influence. The true source of the cloak's power is revealed to be Dormammu, so it's not Mephisto. The ruler of the dark dimension, when possessed by Dormammu, the Hood's abilities are greatly amplified, granting him additional magical powers and corrupting his mind. Maybe we'll get a guest appearance by Doctor Strange then, because that's Doctor Strange's villain.
Subscribe to the idea.
Yo, shout out to DJ Benzie with the sub. Appreciate it.
Only Sonic wields that type
The Norn Stones. After losing Dormammu's power, Loki grants the Hood the Asgardian Norn Stones, which allows him to empower himself and his followers with vast magical abilities, including incredible strength, energy projection, and tracking abilities. He's also got good marksmanship, and he's a criminal mastermind. The Hood is very cunning. This is definitely a fucking D-tier villain, bro. Dormammu is under Mephisto. Who's more powerful? Mephisto's more powerful than Dormammu? So it is it's still Mephisto low key, basically. Dormammu is basically the capo for Mephisto, I guess. Yeah, I'll check the show out. The Hood's coming, guys. The fucking Hood. I refuse. Look at this picture. The Hood is standing on top, just destroying Spider-Man. I have no clue who the fuck that is. Luke Cage. Was a Spider-Woman and Captain America. What the fuck? Mephisto's only powerful in his realm. He slowly gets weaker outside of his realm. The devil. The fucking devil, bro. Red Hood better. Red Hood is better. Oh, shit. That's OG Miss Marvel. Okay. We're going in this sub box. The Hood out here like the Kirkland brand Mandarin. That's fucking funny. I mean, to be fair, she's a new character. Can't give her something too heavy. They're gonna give her a nice little starter villain to get her feet wet. What is going on in the shop box? Any interesting trailers? Smurfs. Oh, I think I got all the trailers. Look, Variant Comics dropped a book. If you don't want to read, you can read it for you, Beast. Battle Beast. Blades of Fire official world trailer. What's that? She needs a cool villain though. Facts. Minecraft Legacy. I'm gonna assume there's nothing. Official the lab map creator. Oh, okay. We got a map creator in Splitgate 2. G League villain. Stalker 2 enhanced. Realizing at the end of the month if you already own the original trilogy. Nah, I don't own it. I'm not playing no Stalker. That's not my cup of tea. Oh my god, this helmet head ass motherfucker, bro. There's nothing. All right, I think that's the only two. Andor season 2 is goated. I see Ethos gushing about it. Maybe one day I'll binge it. Maybe one day, but it's hard for me to get into it because it's like I know how it ends. It's like the Biggie movie. Is Invincible DC or Marvel? I started watching it last week and it's fire. It is a fire show. It's actually neither. It's owned Invincible's owned by Image Comics, which is a third party publisher. But I think they lent the rights to Invincible to Marvel at a certain point so they could do a collab with Spider-Man. But it's owned by Image Comics. It's a third party publisher. If you want to look into comic books, look up Image. They do a lot of really cool stuff too. What happened to Phantom Zero? I don't know. I beat Arkham Origins last night. Better late than never. All right, let's look at this Blades of Fire. Let's see.
Eren and Atso have set out on a quest as bold as it is doomed.
Blade to 6 out of 10. Chill. We ain't seen no gameplay yet.
Scorched remains of Besakar Hamlet.
Oh, they just gonna show environment.
Its streets are stalked by the Queen's hunters and cursed souls, doomed to roam and spread only death in their wake. But some
bearded grizzled white man. I don't think there's any gameplay.
Thirsting for blood.
Play Witchfire? Nah.
To face the Crimson Fort is
bro, show some gameplay.
Decayed, their minds broken. There's nothing left in them but pain and violence. And yet,
this trailer is awful. Splitgate 2. Map creator. Hey, I played the last beta. I'm not gonna lie. If you want a game that you can just hop in and hop out, I was having fun with Splitgate 2. I like the original game, but I was having fun with it. It's much more polished than the first one. And they got a map creator in this joint now. No, you can't play Splitgate 2 on your PS4. I'm gonna make a map on this joint. It's gonna be a big ass dick, 2 balls in the middle, and then a shaft, and that's how you fight. Each team gonna spawn on one of the balls, and then you gotta fight it out. Map gonna be called BBC Island. I do think the character designs are ass in this game, though. The gameplay is good. But people love like cool custom characters. I feel like that could bite them in the ass. So Portal the shooter? Nah, Splitgate is a mix of Portal and Halo. It's literally Portal and Halo. There are certain parts of the map where you can shoot your portal and then you can jump from one side of the map to the other. So it creates a lot of these strategic. It's when you get your first play where you catch a nigga off guard, you'll open a portal and then end up behind him and shoot him in the head. It's very satisfying. It's not fun happening to you though. Like that right there. It's all about learning the map. I was having fun with it. Open beta May 22nd. So I mean, you can play it if you want to on the 22nd. You're gonna play when it officially comes out? Oh, I might, because I like it and I got some friends that like it too. So and it's free, I believe. When you kill someone and use the portal for a team wipe is satisfying. See you guys later. All right, we're gonna hop on some more of this South of Midnight. On your birthday? Okay. Use the bathroom real quick. Splitgate 2 and Split Fiction got the same cover art, basically. Type shit. Let's see, I'm gonna put this. I just beat it today. I'm trying to run through it in the next week so I can move on to another game. BRB, use the bathroom. Skirt. You want a bomb? You want a bomb? I'm in it. Ooh, I'm in it. I'm in it. Before I hop on this game, friendly reminder, I'm giving away a free copy of South of Midnight, the game I'm playing right now. If you want to enter the giveaway, the link is pinned to the top of the Twitch chat. If you're on YouTube, the link is in the description box below. I played about an hour last night. I'm enjoying it so far. Really black ass game. First time catching the stream live. What up, Tom? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Play this for a little bit before I call it a night. Let's get it. Does anybody know how many chapters is in this game? It's 14. I think I'm on chapter 3. You got a ways to go.
I don't know why anyone follows this stream when you could be stalking. I mean, following Sonic.
14. Okay. It seems like the chapters are pretty short.
The river must be close. Finally. Please let our house be in one piece.
I'm gonna probably put up a poll after I finish this game. I'm gonna probably put up a poll. What y'all want to see next? Expedition 33 or Doom? I'll let y'all pick the game. Oh, we gotta fight.
What is that? Looks like a bug's nest.
If I have the time, I might try to finish this by the weekend. Depends, because I know I gotta write some videos. I'm seeing more Doom than Expedition is the crazy part. Will you be playing both? Yeah, I'm gonna play both. I'm just saying which one first. While targeting a nest, press LT to hold the Lana hand and then press to throw it. Okay.
Maybe I can chuck those back.
Okay, so you can throw flies. Oh. Oh, my shit's on cooldown. Do I have to pull it? Oh, you don't have to. Okay, it's just an option. Why is the cooldown so long? Yeah, you gotta manage the hell out of that. Hi, frames. This feels like Kenna. I think it's a little more serious than Kenna, though. More enemies? Ow. Managing this camera seems like a bitch. Ah! All right, all right, all right. Yeah, managing this camera. Oh my lord. Lord, no. LOL for spoken Southern descent. I don't get it. Is it because it's a black woman? I don't understand what the point you're trying to make. Will you still be doing more before you install videos? No, I haven't done that in like 2 years. You said corny joke? Yeah, this ain't that type of stream, my boy. The gameplay is nothing like Forspoken. The only thing this game has in common with Forspoken is it has 2 black women. So, and that was my first impression of you. That joke did not land. Boo.
Nigga, you ain't funny. Only lame niggas say that
shit. We spotted the nigga who don't play games. You said one more time.
Only lame niggas say that shit. Nigga, you ain't funny.
Alright, that was much better that time. Donkey of the day. Donkey of the day. It seems like it's a waste of energy to actually use the things. Check the side-by-side of Forspoken. I played Forspoken. You're literally just a terrible troll. You're just saying because they're black. I'm gonna pause the game and ban you. Fuck your couch, nigga. Bye. Pull them out side-by-side. They're just alike. Welcome to the 9 circles of hell. Niggas is weird, bro. I seen a TikTok the other day, and this woman was like, She was like, black people, when's the last time you went to their side of the internet and just left nasty comments? And I thought about it. I was like, I've never done that in my life. But I was like, these niggas have a weird obsession with us. I'm specifically talking about black people. Like, you go out of your way to bother us. Like, shit is fucking weird, bro. The fuck up, nigga.
You're gonna apologize to me for being a broke-ass, bitch-ass nigga.
I hate y'all niggas. Y'all niggas make my ass itch. And I'm talking about for real.
You guys, what the fuck I tell you about?
Oh, I get it. All black characters look alike. If I write a story, what do you think my first focus should be? I don't know, nigga. It's your story. Your first focus should be, what do you want to do? You said anything to own the libs? Yeah, but it's one thing to be like in the middle of a debate. It's another thing to go out of your way. Like, you went out of your way to find my stream and be like, look, they're just alike. Like, no, they're not. For Spoken, you're fucking flipping and zipping all over the place. For Spoken plays like, it plays like Prototype. You're just saying that because they're black. You're trying too hard, dog. Get a life. Let's see. Am I going backwards? I think I'm going backwards. Yep. At YouTube, hit the like button. Hit the like button. What's your pointer at the left? I don't know why my pointer's there. Okay, went away. Yeah, you should come up with a rough outline of like things you want to do in your story and then flesh it out from there. But I can't tell you. You supposed to be the creator. That's your idea. Only thing I can tell you is take your time with it. If you don't feel like it's there, go for it. But also don't be a pussy. Don't sit on it too long. Don't get cold feet. Oh, shit locked up for a second. Use AI to help? Nah, I wouldn't use AI to help write it. If you're writing like an original fictional story, I wouldn't use that shit. AI is not good for writing. And a lot of times you can tell when somebody used AI.
Wait for me here. I'll find something to get.
I use AI for like general information, but I wouldn't. I use AI to get ideas. Okay, yeah, like general ideas. Like you can put in like your idea and be like, do you have any ways to expand on this idea? You can use it like that, yeah. But like I wouldn't use it for like writing though.
Every new follower reminds me of when my parents
were
followed in Crime Alley.
But yeah, like that TikTok like really resonated with me when that woman said that shit. I was like, you know what? I'm about to be 35 years old, and you're right. I never went to that side of the internet and just started bothering people. I was like, I don't care what y'all be doing. Be like, for a group of people y'all claim to hate, y'all be on our dick a whole lot, dog. And you know how I know this shit weird? Let me change the category. Hold up. I'm gonna look at the numbers real quick. South of Midnight. South of Midnight right now has 260 people watching this game. I have 608 viewers. So the majority of people watching this game is because of me. It's a bunch of just small streams streaming this game. You basically scroll down in the directory looking for this game to bother people. Like, that's loser shit. That's fucking loser shit. This man scrolled past Marvel Rivals, Doom Eternal, League of Legends, all the popular games. Scroll to the very, very bottom of the directory and said, let me get these blacks. Fucking dweeb.
Looks like they made it over the gap.
How do I make it that far, though? I hear something sparkly. I had an idea about it. Yo, stop sharing your ideas. You want a piece of advice? Stop sharing your ideas in the chat. Somebody in the chat will steal your shit. Nigga, I might steal it. No, I'm just playing. I wouldn't steal it, but don't share your ideas online. Whatever idea you got, keep it to yourself, because it might be $1 million idea. Nah, it's my idea now. This section's pretty. See, they said they about to patent it right now. Ah! All right, I gotta tighten up on this. Do I take any supplements? Nah, I don't. I tried taking creatine last year, but I couldn't keep up with it. I'm not gonna lie, that shit's annoying. Get your 10 grams in. did not take to weaving easy. Had me scared as a rabbit in a foxhole. Hearing them angel voices weren't until I finished the lost girl from the deep within my hooks.
Something funky about those symbols.
That's our
Who's
idea
leaving
now.
them?
Wait. Did I fuck up? I left that piece of candy. Hold up. Go back. Come on, climb that joint. Take that ashwagandha. I used to take it, but I be forgetting. I do have some. Ashwagandha is really good for the blood flow. But no sex before marriage. Nah, keep writing. I need a story. Peace out, Cap. I take my creatine at breakfast and lunch. It's just constantly putting that powder in the water. I'd just rather eat. Where did I go to get up them trees? Wait, is that it right there? There we go. Right there. Oh, there we go. This music is trippy. It's mad spiritual. I'm getting all these fucking power-ups. Oof. All right. I gotta get tight with this. Let me lock in.
Don't get me wrong. I'm thankful for your super chat. But this won't be enough to fund the purchase of the electric BBC.
Shout out to Bryce with the super chat. Hope you're doing well. The game looks cool. I might play in the future. Too many games. Real shit. It's too many games. I appreciate the super chat. The good news is this is on Game Pass. So, I mean, there's no rush to play it. That's why I wasn't tripping off. I was like, I'll get to it when I get to it. Give me that. I make homemade creatine packets to get my fix during the day. I ain't gonna hold you. You sound like a junkie. Got some homemade creatine packets. Like, what do you mean? Like, you make like tea or something? What do you mean creatine packets? Gotta get that. Gotta get my 10 grams in, my 20 grams, my 30 grams. I gotta load my muscles up. All right, now where's the correct way to go? Is it this way? The creatine itch. I never got an itch off of creatine. What? I think you're talking about beta alanine. Don't hate my gains, nigga. I didn't say I hate them. I just said you got the junkie. Shit, I forgot the. I had beets for dinner. Blood flow going crazy. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. You're right. I could press R3. I forget.
What's that?
Gather them throughout your exploration to increase your life permanently. Okay, so health upgrades. Naruto.
Getting a second win.
The fox said go that way. I kind of want to go the other way, but oh, it was worth it. Give me that. Give me that. Beep, 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 beep. Now I get some single serving packets on Amazon. I put my creatine and electrolytes in them. You just keep them on the go, like make drinks out of them. You want help or you good on advice? Nah, I don't want no help. Guys, I just beat Kazan. Cut it out. I'm just exploring. I'm taking my time. I'm just exploring.
They say there's a long journey ahead.
No health grade up. Wait, did I not get the health grade upgrade? Am I bugging? Did I not get the health grade?
Quickest way to the river.
Oh, hell no. I'm going back. Fuck that. You got it? Why you say no health grade? No health. You have to collect 3. Oh, okay. So you need 3. I was like, why you say no health upgrade run? What? That shit confused the fuck out of me. I was like, did I do something wrong? Yeah, I heard Rayvon's diss. Shout out to the new King of New York, Ice Spice. Vedic blood. Woo! That would have been useful a couple jumps ago.
What the heck?
Woo! Woo! Oh shit! The new Spider-Man movie around in the Webs of Life and shit. What's my opinion on the combat? Because in my opinion, it's the weak point. It does feel like it's the weak. It's not bad, but it doesn't feel great either. Like earlier when I was fighting, the camera felt a little finicky. If that's a word, you know what I mean? If I start getting really pissed off, I'm gonna drop the difficulty down to normal because it seems like the camera's kind of. I'm not trying to be stressed out playing this game. Yeah, serviceable is the word. It's serviceable.
Back here again?
Don't hate it. Don't love it. It's cool.
I hate this thing. It's like cracking open Pandora's box. It's so hard for me to not take my feelings home to Hazel afterwards.
She's stressed out.
I want to shield her.
Real shit.
But I just keep pushing her away.
I didn't know her work affected her so much. She can't hear me. What was all that anyway?
That was such a kid's answer. I didn't know her work affected her so much.
That felt different.
We all stressed out.
No way she's... No.
Y'all remember that scene in
She's gotta be alive.
the first Avengers when Mark Ruffalo was like, "You want to know my secret?" And he was like, "What? I'm always angry." What a lot of people don't know, that applies to everybody, not just the Hulk. You want to know my secret? I'm always stressed out. That's very relatable. Oh, there's a piece of candy over there. How do I get over there? How do I get over there? Ooh, some danger's coming. I hear some dubious music. Platforming is much better now that I have that extension on my jump. Can I jump on that, on the peach maybe? Just fucking try. Oh wait, there's a walkway right there. You met the fish yet? Nope, I didn't know I was meeting the fish. Can I get up there? Ooh, there we go. This is why we explore. We take our time. We take our time. Come on. Talk to me nice. Sound design is amazing. It is. I like the little switches in the audio. It's environmental storytelling. Oh, shit, a gator. You ever been to fucking Miami, nigga? BBLs everywhere, bad bitches, cocaine. I can show you. I know a nigga, man. I got the plug. Just follow me. Ah, you pussy. I knew you want to come to Miami, nigga. Don't come fuck with a real gator. So, you know, crocodile shit, nigga. First gator, and I'm the first gator in the bayou with some fucking gators on his feet. I wear my own niggas. I killed this nigga. He was my best friend. Killed that nigga. Now he on my feet. Turned into 2 pairs of gators. Gator boots, bitch ass nigga. Should've got his money up. Sinners Gators edition. I just opened the stream and that's the first thing I hear. BBLs everywhere. BBLs everywhere. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss any upgrades. That's all. What's that? Is it nothing? Oh! Can I pull it? No. It's got to be something. It looks like something's being siphoned there. First gator with a BBL. Whatever happened to that one dude? The one, he's like, I'm the first rapper with a BBL. He used to do the comedy skits on Instagram. He was funny.
Thanks. Get off me.
Hey,
Who's there?
you up here.
Where?
My salvation.
The lighting is immaculate.
Talking fish. No. Ain't no way.
Oh, Weaver, like you must have seen stranger things than me. And I was so sorry to hear about you.
No, Slime MK or whatever his name is.
You find your mama yet?
How do you know about my mama?
Well, before I tell you what I know, would you mind? This gentleman here scooped me up, but he ain't been equally good about letting go.
Would you kindly do your weavy thing and help me down?
He's actually my god brother. You talking about the slime MK dude?
Oh, don't tease now. Sound carries underwater. It ain't every day I hear about a new weaver such as yourself.
I'm a weaver.
And lo and behold, with this type and all.
I just found this thing. Look, my house got swept away in the storm with my mama in it, and I'm just trying to find my mama before.
Oh, you really don't know anything. How disappointing.
I'm getting really sick and tired of folks being disappointed.
Oh, no. Mortified to a fan, no. I just, well, you can't see strands, can't you? Like knots, tangles.
Can we just fry him?
Tangles? What are you talking about?
Like strings floating in the air.
Oh, yeah.
The sound design is crazy on this game.
I can teach you the rest. And a train we.
I can see this being nominated for like best sound design, like the creaking in the background, the bugs and shit, the ambience. I mean.
How am I supposed to do that?
Well, it's like this, see? Our world is made of strands all wove together. Now, when something terrible or unnatural happens to a creature, the strands get all knotted. Now, this here tree went through some tribulations. Must have left his knots all over the place. All you gotta do is use your magic bottle and...
Wait. I don't have a magic bottle.
No?
No.
Well, there's an old bottle tree over this way. The sun's always glinting in my eyes from it. You could probably find one there.
Okay, so I get the magic bottle and then...
Just get it. I'll tell you the rest after.
Your super chat is deeply appreciated. This money will go towards a 23andMe kit. I know I'm black, but I need a DNA test to reveal if I'm Taco Fall black or just Blake Griffin black.
Every time someone donates a super chat, I'm going to Snapchat Sonic my intrusive thoughts.
1 second, Yo, shout out to Bryce with the super chat. He said, now the real question is, will you fight Zion Williamson as a secret boss trying to take his big ass gumbo pot? I mean, what's the reward? If I'm just fighting him for no reason, no. But if we fighting for money, I'd fight Zion. But only after he knocks down Mariah Mills. Because when you give your seed to somebody, it sucks the life out of you. So his energy levels will be low. He'll be full of gumbo, so he'll be bloated, tired, groggy, drained of his seed. That's going to be my best chance to fight. Full power Zion, he's going to wash me. But there's a chance. I would take it if it's for money, you know. Shout out to Dreaded Ninja with the super chat. He said this in Sinners is coming out the same time as More Than a Coincidence. They even call the enemies hates like Annie did. Well, I mean, they both the reward is Mariah Mills. Fuck out of here. Power scaling by Zion. Oh shit. That's fucking funny. I'm good. If the reward is Mariah Mills, no thank you. Big gumbo. But it probably has a lot in common with Sinners because it's all rooted in the South.
Feels as off as it looks.
So there's gonna be some. 1 second. I don't want to go up there yet. I know that's obviously where I'm supposed to go. Let me explore. James and the Giant Peach. Look, see, there's something up here. I knew it. Oh, you can't even get on that big booty. Goddamn. Oh, goddamn. Piece of candy. Give me that. League knew what they was putting down on them Pelicans. Warriors going home. Who you got on the OKC? Are they playing right now? I didn't know there was a game tonight. Is there a game tonight? Is that going to progress the story, or should I go to the hard thing?
Weaver? Me?
That's going to progress the story.
Yesterday I was struggling to finish my shifts, and now I'm fighting hate.
Warriors, they just lost? Oh, he just hanging out and shit? The God hand holding them up. I need OKC to win. All right, let's interact with this train. I'm about to catch the highlights later.
Nothing happened.
distant ears. Girl, you gotta go to the bottle tree.
All right.
So I can't access that yet. Okay. The auto lock with the platforming did annoy me. It feels like the platforming could be a little tighter. It seems like she's slipping off ledges way too much. And there's already a weight to it. I know the Celtics won. That's why the title. Well, you ain't on my Twitch chat. I was in. Title on my Twitch chat is Knicks are trash. I know they won. I didn't know the Warriors played tonight too. Shy versus Ant series would be crazy. I hear music.
Why do people resubscribe to the idea of Shadow having a BBC? Only Sonic wields that type of power.
Oh, see, like right there, just slipping for no goddamn slippage. Upgrades. Give me that. Pacers winning it all in what universe? In what universe? Piece of candy up there.
Your resub is cool, but honestly, there's only one ideology I resubscribe to, and that's Sonic's BBC.
Yo, shout out to Royal with the Royal Static with the sub. Appreciate you. Woo. Give me that. Lakers in 5. Let's go. That shit will never not be funny. Big Laker team. We
All right.
Yeah, but there's a piece of candy right there. I'm going over there first. Oh wait, do I have to go up there to get there? Can she swim? She can't swim, right? Yeah, she can't swim. Forgot this game races. I wonder if I could throw a box in the middle of there before I go out there. Some asshole shit. Pacers get their first championship. I just don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. I feel like whoever's going to win is going to come out the West. I would like to see the Wolves win it all. Then Anthony Edwards is going to talk so much shit, and I'm here for it.
Hey, get out of here, you damn boo hag!
Boo what?
Yeah, I saw you jumping through the air back there. Ain't no one but a boo hag can do
Wolves
that.
not good enough.
I ain't gonna steal my soul while I sleep.
I mean, the Wolves weren't supposed to be in this position in the first place, to be fair.
Sorry, I need a bottle.
Yeah?
Right now, they peaking. They playing well together.
Come up on this porch and prove it. I know full well you boo hags can't abide the color blue.
See? I ain't no boo hag.
Goddamn boo hags.
Well, maybe I ain't. Thing is, I need all my bottles. Just for hates.
Wait, you see him too?
Well, I ain't entirely seen one. But they bite, and they clump up around places of old pain. You know, some folks say that if you scoop up those clumps, put them in a bottle and put that bottle in the bottle tree, you could cure the pain. Hasn't really worked out for me just yet, but...
Maybe I could help bottle up the pain.
That's why I'm the last person left here. All those damn haints. This part of the river's filthy with them.
Filthy with the fucking haints.
Ever since my brother went missing.
If you let me take a bottle, I could help.
Well, get you one off the tree then.
Gotta go
And
catch a
you're
haint.
welcome to try bottling up the pain. But the roots of this trouble go deep.
The roots of this trouble go deep. I like that.
Roots of this trouble go deep.
Might have to steal that. The roots of her trouble go deep. Quit trying to save that woman. Freaking, I was about to say, I just don't see the Pacers winning it all. Because Halliburton is addicted to snow bunnies. And one thing I know about a black man that's addicted to snow bunnies, they lack focus. The snow bunny's going to suck all his talent out. So I just can't see him taking it all. Community known as rumors of so-called FIFLIT. Night sightings are not to be taken lightly. Our short-handed search and rescue team took 80 hours to recover the late Patton Henry. In the riverbed. Damn, they found a body in the river.
Oh, wow. That's terrible.
Adam Silver's not letting them win. Indiana got some snow bunnies. I don't think he messing with Indiana snow bunnies. He probably messing with IG snow bunnies. These are NBA players. Indiana got the meth mouth chicks. Oh no, they got Walmart managers and meth mouth. Did that yuck mouth shit. On my daddy's grave, it's real. Talis Mars been out there twice now. He said he heard a metal thunk each time he dropped anchor where the lights stopped. X marks the spot. You follow them nights next moon, you'll bring us back that treasure. We leave this shithole once and for all. We do it as rich thieves.
Huh? You couldn't pay me to go out there at night.
The mad ant groupies. The mad ants. The snow bunny virus. Ah, no. God damn it. They shot the black leaf with the sub.
For my locks.
Nah, when the league call you most overrated, you got a point to prove. To be fair, the first half of the season, Tyrese Halliburton looked horrible. He looked horrible, but he got his act together. So yeah, he trying to prove a point. But it's only so much. Eventually, the snow bunny's gonna get him, bro. They gonna get him and zap his powers. Oh, Ninja Turtle. Can you hit it? Bitch. I don't want to go that way. I have to go that way. Sacramento really be fumbling every draft pick. They front office is ass. It's just like the Wizards. Sacramento Kings are literally the West Coast Wizards. Like the West Coast Avengers, the West Coast Wizards. That is Sacramento, bro. They are fucking ass. It's management. I wish the owners of the Wizards would just sell the fucking team, dude. Give it to somebody who cares. That's probably why Adam Silver gave the pick to Dallas. Because they knew at least the front office cares somewhat. They said, we're not giving it to the Wizards. They don't care. We're not giving it to Charlotte. They don't care. LaMelo Ball just want to wear chains and shit. Do I carry a water bottle when I take Aki out for runs? Nah. I just be hydrated and ready. Only if we go on a like on a long hike in the mountains. You buy the Wizards with what? I don't got no money. I'm broke.
Now I've got this bottle and.
What up, J Sam?
Something.
This game's a nice change of pace versus Kazan, where I was fucking sweating the whole goddamn time. I'm just taking my time and enjoying this shit.
Must have been a land grab.
Eviction notice.
Assholes.
He owed 2 racks. Oh shit. Not too much on the Rizzers. They got a new front office. No, I'm allowed to talk. I used to be season ticket holder. I could talk shit about them. As a former season ticket holder, I'm allowed to talk shit. Unless they give me a job. Let me get a job, bruh. The Wizards should let me be like the announcer and shit. I keep the game fun. I'm just taking it. Is that the Gator? Let's see what happened with it. Yeah, it's me again, nigga. I heard you. I can hear your deepest thoughts. I'm a telepathic Miami BBL wearing gator that killed his best friend for a new pair of gators. If you come down here, my internal instincts will kick in and I'll bite your ass, bitch. What's up, nigga? Oh, man. I died. Oh, shit! She's Miles Morales in another universe. She using the fucking webs of life and shit. Oh. She came down there and skirt. Yeah, she hit the Gwen Stacy pose. Woo. Wait, did I go over here? Yeah, it was a piece of candy over here. All right, R3. That tells me where to go. I can use that shit. I missed the voiceover days from this. I need a real voiceover job. Fuck that YouTube shit. It don't pay enough. I need a real voiceover job.
I've got this bottle, and I'll do something with it. Yeah.
Is that the first time you died? Nah, I've died a couple times. What is that noise? You need the button in your... on the announcer? What? Wait, what are these? They're just expanding out. How much do season tickets cost? Don't worry about it. $49.99. I enjoyed myself. That's all you need to worry about.
These houses can't have been up to code.
Code? We're in the fucking bayou. Who cares? Oh, piece of candy. Exploring rewards. Let me see. Can I get an upgrade? I got 180. Amplified attack. You can charge further, inflicting increased damage over a larger area. Unravel an enemy to set off a strand blast. Strand blasts are small explosions of strands that damage and push back enemies. Also, when I kill somebody, it lets off an AoE. Sorry, was trying to text someone. You need to have the button if you're an announcer on the Wizards. Probably $5. What do you mean the button? Weaved enemies take more damage from all sources. What's the weave move? Is that the pull? Strand push, increase damage on enemies. Strand pull, tether strand. X after a strand pull inflicts increased damage to the enemies. The fraud watch? Y'all talking about the fraud watch button? Bro, I'm trying to learn how to play the fucking game, bro. Over here trying to learn the skill tree and shit. What's the worst game you ever played? I don't know off the top of my head, dude. I wish I could answer that question. But I've played so many goddamn games. And these days, I don't play shitty games for the sake of it. I never played like Superman 64. Like I've always seen it on TV. I can't think of like just a god awful game off the top of my head. It's just so many good games. Resident Evil 6, that game was pretty bad. But I think Resident Evil 6 was bad because it wasn't Resident Evil. Like, it wasn't a great action game either, but I think it was more so, it wasn't what people wanted. If you played Golem, that would be his answer. I didn't play it, see? I did not play it. I'll just get the extra charge. I mean, I can afford this one too. Valhalla? You put Valhalla? I didn't like Valhalla, but I wouldn't say it's like the worst game ever. That new Saints Row, that shit was ass. I would have to like really sit down and like think and like do research on like terrible games. I just don't play a lot of bad games nowadays. And off the top of my head, I feel like as a kid, I didn't really play like a lot of terrible games because my money was limited, so you only bought good ones. Maximum sus. Redfall was terrible. Sonic Boom was terrible, yeah. Yeah, disappointing would probably be a better answer than like flat out bad. Although I keep hitting. I be thinking they're gonna swing. And they don't. And now I'm about to die. Aha. Give me that. Alright, so I need to use all my buttons more. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Just because you tried me. Oh, wait. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like the camera is the hardest thing about the fight. Oh wait, my dumbass. Oh, just jumping a nigga and trying to manage the camera. That. Oh, come on. I'll take that. Give me some health back. It's okay. I'm getting used to the combos, though. I went down. Fuck. Right the hell, Retribution. Yeah, like that game is. I know what you're talking about because I remember G4 did a video about that shit. That game is absolute dog shit. But like, I never played it. I've never looked at those type of games and said I really need to play those fucking games, bro. It's like a waste of money. Like the YouTubers who go out of their way, they were playing fucking Wii shovelware and Connect games and shit. I'm like, bro, you knew that shit was ass. You chose to be mad. Today we're going to be playing Star Wars Connect. Why? Why? And you know the crazy part about those games too is they would make all that shovelware on the Xbox Connect. Every video. Why are they making these games? Because you keep buying them, nigga. To clown them, but you're actually helping. Oh, they love that Star Wars Connect. Give me that. I'm Han Solo. Solo. Ow. Look at that. Woo! All right, I'm getting the hang of this. Just don't overcommit on the combat. Give me that.
Not too bad.
Yes, sir. You know what it is? You know what I think would make the combat better? It's not that it's simplistic. I feel like she needs more moves. Maybe she'll get more in the game later, but it feels like she could use more like stylistic moves, like, you know, backflip attacks, spinning, back fists and shit like that. Instead of just like she's just throwing basic hooks.
That knot looks worse than the others.
I'm Han Solo. I'm Han Solo. I'm Han Solo. Solo.
What's happening?
She gets more moves later. Okay.
Benji and his brother's troubles began when they were forced to move again. Their maw thought it best for Benji, who was bullied badly for being in his own world. But Rhubarb would not forgive uprooting their life.
What was that? Some kind of ghost memory? The bottle is acting funny.
I gotta save the apple. Think Lincoln Clay will appear in this game? Fuck it, every black prominent person gonna appear in this game.
Ain't in a bottle. I get it now.
Fucking Lincoln Clay.
I can help.
Stacking Smoke. Denzel Washington as Magneto. Everybody black is gonna be in this shit. Yeah, big gumball. Oh, there's music hidden. Marvel in the end credits. Oh shit. The platforming feels better though. Yeah, Static Shock gonna show up, electrify all the water. I got a piece of candy. Is this based on folklore of some kind? Yeah. Southern folklore. You telling me you didn't see Hazel at the juke joint? Nah.
So that's the Benji tree superstitious folks whisper about.
The Great Deku Tree. Can I jump on that? Nah. You ever played Kane and Lynch? Yeah, I played the first and the second game. Yeah. I know people love the first game. I didn't like it, and people hate the second game. I didn't like that one either. That franchise sucks. Okay, there's a piece of candy up there, but yeah, I played them.
That's gotta be the Weeb.
I think I never liked that game because like I just can't play no game with Lynch in the title. Like, what do you mean Kane and Lynch? Really? I'm not playing that shit. Sammy on the guitar. I saw Sinners for the second time yesterday. Yeah, but did you watch it in IMAX butt naked? Because apparently that's what they're saying on Reddit is the best way. I never did it, but they said on Reddit that's the best way to experience it. Apparently you get better angles and shit.
I've always thought these were cool, like little crawfish castles. Princess Crawdad.
Yeah, I heard you're supposed to watch it butt naked in IMAX and rub popcorn butter all over your body in the theater. You're supposed to sin to get the full experience. I never did, but yeah. Just what I heard on Reddit. Just what I heard. Can't really confirm or deny. Freaked out before marriage. Freaked out before marriage. Okay, so it's telling me to go that way. Did I come from this direction? Yeah, I did. Can I send you a Liquid Richard vinyl? Is there an actual Liquid Richard vinyl, or are you trolling? Not gonna lie, it's worth it in IMAX, but I ain't do that other shit. I would have saw it in IMAX, but I remember my girl had bought the tickets already, and like whatever. We would have had to went downtown LA and shit because it's only like in 4 theaters in the United States. In 4 days, I'm gonna be 25. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. It's all downhill from here. You gonna wake up when you turn 25, your knees gonna be hurting. Peace out, Bryce.
Yeah, that's gotta be how this works. Stigma's what happens when the pain turns rotten.
Sorry to hear that, my brother. Oh, come on! Like, you should have grabbed right there. I try to clap my shit. Oh, for no reason. No, it's a reason. You got weak tendons. You got to strengthen your tendon muscles. Not your muscles, but your tendons. Niggas hit the gym, all they do is fucking bench press and walk on the treadmill. Got a big ass chest like Johnny Bravo. Can't run a mile under fucking 12 minutes. I turned 25 on the 30th. Damn, Gen Z getting old, bro. Y'all getting up there. It's a whole genre of people on the internet to just make fun of millennials, people my age. This shit doesn't bother me. I don't care. Some of it's funny. But them jokes about to start coming y'all way, and I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if some of y'all niggas ready for it. Maybe not y'all in the chat, but like, we feel like Gen Z be taking the internet shit way too seriously. Like, you know you're gonna be right up there with me soon. What you gonna do when your knees start hurting? As soon as it start raining and thundering and shit. It's gonna rain today. The weatherman didn't say that. Yeah, but my knees hurt. You old. That's how you know. Gen Alpha's cooked. Skibbity Riz toilet or whatever you guys say. Skibbity Riz. Whatever floats your boat. I watched Sinners and Thunderbolts in IMAX. I still haven't seen Thunderbolts, man. Maybe this weekend, hopefully.
Stay light on my feet.
Press right trigger to push back at the hurler. So throw back shit, basically. Large projectiles. So when they throw up, throw it back. What you waiting for? When you have people in your life, you be on other people's time. Ow! And then if you go see it without them, then you get in trouble. So, you know. Ow. Damn, that shit come out fast as hell. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. You'll understand one day. Bro, why is that shit so fast? Bitch. Give me that. Found the single nigga in the chat. Yeah, adult schedules, they be conflicting and shit. Fuck, man. And then by the time you see each other, when schedules align, sometimes you just be too tired to do anything. So next thing you know, you in the house watching Love is Blind. Are you kidding me? Ow, I'm dead. In the house watching the Zeus. No, that's my rule. I don't do the Zeus. I don't do the Zeus, chat. I do not do this. I saw a clip from the Zeus. I think it's that Baddies TV show. I think they doing a season in Africa. It was a clip and it was like some African folks standing on the side watching them bitches fight. They were like, what's wrong with y'all? And like, I got secondhand embarrassment seeing that clip on Twitter. I'm like, y'all making America look so bad, bruh. What's wrong with Love is Blind? I didn't say there was anything wrong with it. I just said you just end up watching it. That's all. I was like, not in the motherland. Can y'all not do this?
Stay light on my feet.
Bruh. Fucking long ass delay on their attack. Aha. Give me that. Bow, 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 bow. Use your resources. Nope. What the hell is this? Ah! Chuck him up. These things, these little Reapers, they look like the things from Mass Effect 3, the Banshees. Tree to life. Suck them up. It seems like it's better just not to lock on. Give me that. Oh, I thought that was breaking shit. Give me that. Chuck him up. All right, we locked in. Got my girl the yearly Zeus membership for her birthday. Now that's all we watch. Never doing that again. You encourage that? First of all, nigga, why do you know there's a... I didn't even know that. They got the Zeus Premium? Nigga, do you got BET Plus too? This nigga got the Zeus Premium. That's crazy. That shit come with all the fights and the behind the scenes fights. Just want to say the content cheers me up. I've been going through a lot. Friend stabbed me in the back. Hey, I was right there with you, bro. A few years ago. I get it. It gets better. It gets better with time, which, you know, is cliche to say, but it does. The best thing you can do is pick up a new hobby.
They started throwing rocks at him and his brother.
Start doing something that that makes you happy.
Rhubarb was not
And don't focus on things that
always prey on those who stand out.
people did to you that don't make you happy. She always talking about it, so I had to get it for her. Nah, I told my girl I'm not watching that shit. Fuck that. This nigga got Zeus TV on Apple TV Plus. Like, fuck no.
Bottles half full.
You know the crazy thing about that show, Baddies? I've never seen an actual episode. I've only ever seen clips on social media. None of them bitches is actually bad. Like, what's that about? It's a bunch of ugly bitches in the house fighting, bro. I don't watch that shit. Because you know it's mainly ugly chicks that be fighting. Pretty girls don't really fight like that. They actually have something worth losing. You can't get a busted face. Like, come on, chat. Be for real.
Rhubarb? That old guy who gave me the bottle? He looked like Benji's brother.
Damn, he fell off. That's the old head?
No wonder he knows so much about Benji's pain.
Is Jersey Shore on steroids?
Starved.
I'm good off of all that shit. That stuff is not good for your mental health.
Is that?
Too much negative energy for me.
He had a nice smile back then.
Baddies Africa edition. Natalie Nunn's the producer, aka the Crimson Chin. Baddies! Like, why are you singing that song? That don't apply to you. What is Zeus? Just be this one time you want to be ignorant. You don't want to know. Yeah, that shit is false advertisement. Oh, what's how I get up there? That shit is false advertisement. Alright, let's figure out how to get up there. Also got her fix, which is Novellas, the streaming site. Drama. I know y'all be fighting. Y'all watch Baddies and Novellas. I know y'all be fighting. Does that have big booty Latinas? Nah, just busted chicks. Oh boy. Oh, give me that. All right, we got a piece of candy. Woo! All right, where are we going? Does Aki watch anything on TV? He'll watch basketball with me. That's about it. I don't think he likes basketball. I think he's a dog. He just likes the ball. That's the conclusion I've come to. I think he just likes watching the ball.
Oh, you see. One step at a time.
Why did they throw the ball in the hoop? That looks pretty fun. I can do that. Let me spend these upgrades. Got 100 racks on me. Damn, I already got an upgrade. Why do you have him watch dog TV? Only when I leave the house, I'll put dog TV on. Let him watch ducks or like squirrels and shit. You know, real animal shit. A talking catfish. This is peak black experience. Type shit. Take more damage. Let's do that one. I'm filling out the upgrade tree. Manage resources and accomplish. That connected? Aha, I gotcha. Oh, there's another. So it doesn't affect them. Okay, back shot. I'm dead. Yeah, the hardest thing about the combat is just managing the camera. ICDC college. I keep dodging too soon. They hold the delay on the little AoE really long. So ICDC college. My favorite thing about the ICDC college commercial was the way they tried to flip that shit. Master P and Romeo tried to make it seem like black people were making fun of him because he went to college. And like, no, nigga, we made fun of you because the song was funny. Like, it wasn't even that deep. And also, it wasn't a real school. So ICDC. College. Niggas say college. Yeah, I upgraded my abilities. Bitch. Suck you up. Like, bro, this the one time where, like, I feel like that phrase is used too much. It's the one time where I ain't gonna hold you, dog. It's not even that deep. Bro, like... He's trying to explode on me. Bruh, come on, dude. I work all the time and my dog be in the house alone. Do you recommend putting on aimbot noises or living TV for your dog? Or is it a waste of an electric bill? I have a Chromecast. I always just put dog TV on for my dog. But I mean, I don't be leaving the house. I leave the house for like an hour or two. Unless I'm with my girl, then we might be out for like the day. But even still, like, because it's LA. LA, you got to plan the whole day around doing something. So, like, at most, I'm out the house like 3-4 hours. Depending on the situation. Get a security camera so you can talk to your dog. That's what I do. I got a security camera in my house, so then I can connect to it on my phone, and then I can talk to him with the two-way. I'll be like, "What you doing, nigga?" He be, and then he'll look at me like, "You know, I see you, right?" Why does it take so long to kill the damn enemies? Give me that. You meant ambient noises? You typed aimbot. I didn't know what the fuck you meant. Yeah, I put ambient noises. Like, dog TV be having ambient noises. Okay. Bruh, are we serious right now? Protected by the tree of life. Bruh. Bro, I cannot see. Shout out to Alex with the sub. Appreciate it. Alex everywhere and shit. Give me that. Of course. Where you going, boy? Give me that. Thank you. Played it on the easy. I still had fun with it. I got it. I'm an elite gamer, guys. Come on, guys. Solid 8 out of 10 movie for me. I like the Thunderbolts a lot. Is it really the best movie since Endgame?
Weren't no bears around here.
I've never seen a show on the Zeus
Bobby
Network.
was proof that things was going to get a lot worse.
Y'all keep talking about the Zeus Network. I'm gonna turn into fucking Battle Beast.
No escaping it.
Oh my God. What kind of person would do that to someone?
As I bottle them up. It's not that good, but it's pretty good.
Just one more.
I fear if I don't see it by this weekend, it's probably gonna be available on all the legit websites in HD, and if it is, then at that point, I'll just watch it in HD allegedly. And I had to go find One Piece if there's a HD ticket. Wait, did I go over there? I don't think I went over there. Skirt. Oh, that's where I'm supposed to go. Okay, so never mind. I want to go explore over there. You watch any Final Destination movies? Nah, I don't know anything about that. The question is, if they keep making them, when's the Final Destination? Just out of curiosity. This one? Okay. In 5 years, I don't want to hear about another destination. I don't want this to be the layover. I don't want to hear about another one. I just be confused. Niggas be talking about Final Destination and shit. They just keep making stuff up. This took me all the way back. Ain't nothing over here. No more destinations. Yeah, because I fear if we keep finding new destinations, we're going to end up in Cleveland somehow. We don't want to go there. Ooh. Look at me, Zelda. All right, I guess we're going to go over here then. I just hate I had to do it too.
A friend offered us safe passage. I won't be long.
Harriet Tubman wall running? What the fuck?
They must be exhausted.
Damn, the runaway slaves was ninjas. I'm not mad at this change of lore. Press A to jump on the wall, dude. Oh shit, that's fucking funny, dude. Harriet Tubman, the wall runner.
Now
Harriet Tubman had more in common with Cal Kestis than I did. Ooh, music hitting. Really, game? Got a nice little Negro spiritual. Very atmospheric. Oh, you can control while you're running up and down. Shinobi Tubman, right. Here's a candy over there. Music is hitting though. Okay. Drew Brees type shit. I wish they would let the Karate Kid die. Why? There's more karate to be done. And if there isn't any more karate, nigga, we gonna do kung fu. Ah! Maybe even some Muay Thai. Ah! Ah! Don't clip that. It's illegal to clip. It's illegal to clip. They even got her running on old slave quilts and shit. This is like the shit we used to have in my mama's house. Very Negro spiritual. Look at me go. I have to save New York. I'm Miles Morales. These are my friends, Peter and Gwen. Another brother lost to the snow bunny virus. The snow bunny snowstorm. me that. Piece of candy. Yeah, my grandma had that, like 100 sheets quilted together. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my parents had some shit like that. That's what some people wouldn't get, though. They wouldn't get that, though. They never had these experiences.
The ghost got away. Hope they ended up.
Ghost of Crispus Attucks. This game's a vibe, though. This game's a vibe. Where am I going? Did I sneak the crevice? No. Alright, you had me flip that shit. Where? Oh, that was just to flip it for experience. Somebody clip that. YouTube niggas, it don't matter if YouTube niggas clip anything anyway. What y'all talking about? When YouTube gonna fix the clips? They let you clip shit on YouTube, but then you can't download the clip. And then when you link it to somebody, it links to the bigger, like, it's weird compared to Twitch clips. It's cool that it connects to the bigger video, but it should also be its own separate clip so people can share. Calling all inspired entertainers, it's your time to shine. Enter to participate in our Shining community's first annual talent show. Okay, this is the Jew joint.
A talent show. Bet all the kids love that.
I didn't know she fought in this game. It's the first time I seen fighting from somebody. Look at that old slave quill. Jelly beans in the jar and shit. Yeah, there's combat. I've seen it in the previews and stuff. Probably just haven't seen any. YouTube just happy we here. Hey, hit the like button so some new viewers can find a stream or something. Who you think gonna win, Canelo or Crawford? I would want Crawford to win, but doesn't Canelo have a weight advantage on him? Isn't like his more natural weight? Like Crawford has to go up in weight? Yeah, 20 pounds. And because they're both really skilled, I would have to give the advantage to Canelo, unfortunately. But who knows? You're always one punch away from getting knocked out. Who knows? Either way, I'll tell you this much. When they fight, I hope they don't do no pussy shit and fill each other out for 12 rounds. Niggas better go to war. The fight this weekend? No, ain't that's not till like September, I think. They just called the fight. Niggas better go to war. Yeah, it's in September, but yeah, I would have to give the advantage to Canelo because it's his natural body weight. But we'll see. We'll see. We also seen when Canelo fight a real fighter, he be struggling because people forget what that nigga Mayweather did to him. I ain't gonna hold you. I put it in the group chat. I like both fighters. I'm just joking, by the way. I'm fucking joking what I'm about to say. I like both fighters, but I'm afraid this fight might spark a race war. Like, oh shit. There will be no logic besides real hardcore boxing fans. There will be no logic behind the rooting. Niggas will be rooting for Crawford, and Mexican folks gonna be rooting for Canelo. It's gonna be a race war. It'll be fine after 2 weeks. Pretty much. Damn, I got fucked by the camera. No, oh, I didn't mean it. I hit the wrong one. Niggas love to use that he was young excuse. Right. And Mayweather was old. What point you... When you're young, you should have pressed him. Ow! All right, bro. Oh, my power! About to get fucked. Suck him. Bring him here. Feel my power! Oh, I thought she was dead. Give me that. Oh, come. I'm stuck in a fucking corner of the camera. Oh, I got an achievement, nigga. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Give me that. Come on. I'm in a flow state. Nope. Push. Hit him with a stun. Rev one up for you, bitch. Give me that.
Getting easier?
You're right, it is getting easier. All right. Oh, what was y'all talking about? Is the Canelo versus Jake Paul fight gonna happen? I hope not. Never forget. Mayweather ducked Oscar De La Hoya's rematch. Can you blame him though? That nigga be doing coke and shit. De La Hoya. That nigga be doing coke on Tuesday and Botox injections on Wednesday. I wouldn't want to fight him either. He don't feel nothing. That's cheating. He high and he got Botox. I wouldn't want to fight that nigga either. Like, and then you know the Mexican people be hitting hard as hell, bruh. That nigga's a cheater. Like,
While Benji's love was as true.
I don't know what it is, but every Mexican man is 5'2" and got super strength. And then you add in the fact that that nigga was doing coke and got venom in his face. You can't beat him.
At this point, Rhubarb felt he had moved enough.
Oh, God.
Hey, what the hell? I'll take that. Little Canada Dry.
Where am I?
Well, now.
Canelo gonna get paid $400 million for 4 fights. Sounds like a good life to me.
Let us.
I'd retire after that.
Who's there? Oh, fuck.
Clear the... Oh, reach the bottle tree. Let's get it.
Oh, shit.
Dang, dang, dang. Platforming section. Look at that. Yes, sir. I like a nice little platforming section.
Is this a train?
Skirt. Skirt. Music's hitting. How athletic do you got to be running on a wall and then you can also run up and down the wall? That's crazy. Only the feats of a black woman. These sections right here, like the platforming feels really good in comparison to like grabbing onto the ledges and shit. Come on, come on.
Let me get out of here.
Give me that. Meanwhile, top level USC fighters can't touch a mill. It's because Dana White owns everything. That shit is fucking fighting slavery. Peace out, Project. Be getting kicked in the fucking skull for 5 minutes, 5 rounds for $30,000. Like, I'm good off that, bro. De La Hoya almost beat the shit out of Devin Haney's dad. It's the coke rage, bro. He be coked out. Dana White spends their money in casinos in Vegas and crypto too.
Oh, thank God. What the hell was that?
What the hell?
Let me just get back to that fish. Yeah.
Oh shit. I thought I fucked up. Go up. Thank you. UFC niggas just taking niggas who fight for pennies. Oh shit. And them stories be so sad on them UFC shows. They be talking about like, yeah, man, I grew up in a trailer park. I got 6 kids. I fucking 7 baby moms. Just trying to get this fight money, bro. They be having cauliflower ear and shit.
That's everything.
Like, bro, this is not worth it. Take up boxing. Can I open it now?
Okay, what crazy thing is about to happen now?
I assume your first time in Yui was a bit eventful?
Yeah, you could have warned me about the fog.
Fog? Oh, that fog. Yes. Must have slipped my mind. I'm a tad dehydrated. You get a pattern?
Yeah, I didn't.
Hell nah, I get knocked out for 100 mil a fight. Not 30.
Personal.
Even that 100 mil is debatable because
Secrets are a terrible.
what good is getting knocked out if you get brain damage,
That's
bruh?
why I'm so eager to help. By listening.
Look at later footage of Muhammad Ali, man. That shit is sad. That's why you got to sign that paperwork to fight.
So what do I have to do to help Benji so I can get you down?
You made 100 mil a fight. You can't remember nothing. You don't know nobody. You barely form sentences.
You'll need to reweave Benji too.
And all it takes is one punch.
Go fix that tangle.
I had a homie that was fighting in MMA. He's fighting in the... Wait, he's in the pen now? He fighting for his life. That's crazy. Just look what happened to Meldrick Taylor after Chavez beat the brakes off him. All it takes is one fight. I've entered the ancestral plane where I get to tap in with all my African ancestors.
When Rhubarb said go inside the hollow tree for a game, Benji did it. Even when he was nailing the hollow shut, Benji trusted him. There must have been a moment when Rhubarb decided to leave him there.
He said he was smart.
Benji trapped inside.
You can't be that smart to get... This nigga got locked in a tree. You can't be that. That's fucking funny.
And somehow Benji become the tree.
Benji became the tree.
Had done this to him.
I'm just lost at how he said Benji's one of the smartest people he knew. How you get locked in a tree, dude?
What kind of man would kill his own brother?
You know what kind of man. Them devils.
Okay, what do I do now?
Now scuttle up on Benji like a squirrel now.
I remember my brother.
Okay. Loosening the legs up. I like that. Let's go.
He saw things so different. Branded.
Give me that. Give me that. What? Like, why am I slipping right there? Slippage.
He found trouble often. Each place we go. He didn't know that this was the end.
I don't understand how somebody could play this and be like, eh. Like, this thing has some issues with it. But like this moment right here with the fire music, the environment, the climbing, it's like the artistry of it. I don't understand how you can't appreciate that. Like, there was really a reviewer, and you know what kind of reviewers. There was really a reviewer just sitting here. It's not The Witcher. Just allergic to seasoning.
Excuse me. Benji?
Also, Dana White is a horrible promoter. I'd argue a horrible person too. Like, since we're talking about it.
Drew Rock started shouting his prospects.
Look at the scale.
Were grim.
He's a horrible promoter. There's some other shit he's horrible at too.
Benji, my mother's favorite son.
Yeah, people sat through this and like, yarn.
Her and my family, my plan had begun.
It'd be crazy if I just jump off. Wait, is that piece of candy down there? It is. What the hell? How I missed that? Let me get that. That's why you stop and look around. I played too many of these games. Like Ethan was saying, this game is about having empathy, and some of the people that review the game don't have that. That's why I said, what kind of person would hate this? Like, I gotta feel something.
Let's play together. You go and I.
The song actually kept going once I got here. That's crazy.
It was safe and dry. He trusted me fully. I nailed
That's weird.
him
It
inside.
almost looked like you got dug out of him.
Dug your mom
We
out.
were playing. That was a lie. He was my brother.
Was my brother.
Around like this.
He saw things different. He was my shame. And I said good.
I don't know how they did it, but the music is always. Yeah, I noticed the music's in sync with me moving. That's pretty cool.
My ticket to hell. He was my brother. Benji his name.
Benji his name.
He was my shame. And I said goodbye. I
What the hell?
farewell. I took my hammer.
Shout out to Benji.
To get to hell.
Yeah, he's definitely going to hell for what he did to Benji. That is very contextual. How much does Subway have to pay you to so your stream can be sponsored by them? Millions. Millions. I'm not taking no $1,000 check to talk about foot-long nachos. I'm falling. Did I go backwards? Did I fuck up? I went backwards. Oh, shit. All right. Whoops. No. Subway's nachos is diabolical. Oh, I got a boo-boo. I wonder why. I wonder fucking why. $7 foot long is nonsense. Yeah, I feel like Subway fucked up when they stopped realizing. Like, the only reason I don't think anybody was like, yo, I'm just craving. I'm fucking craving some fucking Subway. I've never heard that come out of anybody's mouth. Subway was just cool because it was cool for the price to performance, you know? I got $5 in my pocket. Let me get a big ass sandwich. It's hard to fuck up some cold cuts and get a bag of chips and a drink. Now you niggas want to charge $12 for a sandwich. Fuck you, bitch. Yoga mat bread.
I bet that's where I used the pattern.
And then the final nail in the coffin was when you had a fucking pedo spokesperson.
A little bit, so I can get up. Is that okay?
Yeah, the lighting on this game is crazy.
Hopefully you're not as annoying as me.
Legends of the Hidden Temple. Jersey Mike's is cool. They give you a lot of meat on your sandwich. Like if I get like a foot long from Jersey's Mike, I can never eat the whole thing. I eat like half and then the other half later. You know what I meant when I said you get more meat in a sandwich. You know what I mean. They give you a hefty amount of meat in your mouth. Mythical creatures such as Benji have transformed their trauma into a wound. Attack it to clear. Oh, we gotta clear his trauma.
Taking a shot in the dark here.
Get rid of my man's trauma. Big combo. Charlie's is lit, especially on base. What the fuck is or Charlie's? What is that? Yeah, we don't eat Jimmy's John. I would never step foot into Jimmy's John. Charlie sandwiches? I've never had that. That's on a military basis? Because he said on base. That must be a new thing.
You'll let him go now, won't you?
You never heard of Charlie's? Nah. I haven't been on a military base in like 15 years probably. Since I was like in high school.
Meet me at Rhubarb's dock.
That must be something newer.
Where's that fish? He better keep his promise.
Charlie's is a Philly cheesesteak place, a staple on Air Force bases. I've never been on a lot of Air Force bases too. Maybe that's what it is too. Because doesn't it differ from like different branches? I've mostly been on Army bases.
Pardon my mud.
I know the Air Force get better shit.
What'd you see? Tell me all the juicy details.
Is this entertainment for you?
Well, fish ain't got no TV.
The things I saw? I get why Mama had to wash her day off when she got home.
It's
Use
in
up
malls
all our
too.
hot water on really bad days.
You said Iverson Mall.
Was your mama a weaver too?
I was not going to Iverson Mall.
Social worker. She never really felt like she helped enough.
And in turn,
Do you
nobody
think
helped
that
her
would
and she
happen?
drove herself crazy.
Oh, my dear. Weavers do fix things deep down. They mend parts of your soul so ripped, you'd forgotten they were ever one piece.
How do you know so much? Did a weaver ever help you?
Oh, I don't like to talk much about myself.
Only thing I missed from base was the pizza. That shit was fire. I forgot the name of the brand. I used to tear that shit up.
Oh, I'm not as slimy as I look. Don't you want to find your mama? Now wait till I tell everyone how that terrible tree abducted me for my stories. And just when I was about to be desiccated, a weaver showed up.
It's still pretty early game. I'm chapter 3, probably going into 4.
As Hazel ventured downriver, her powers grew stronger. She glimpsed at past
Little
scenes.
Caesars? Nah, not Little Caesars.
Other strange and
What's the name of the pizza brand that be on Army bases, chat? I don't remember the name of it. It's been so long. I'm fucking old.
to my help. She reweaved his knots and sealed his pain in a magic bottle placed in the grand tapestry.
What am I playing after this?
Once you said me,
Either Doom or Expedition. No, not DiGiorno's or Long John. Not Sbarro. Not Hunt Brothers.
more than meets the eye.
I feel like when I see it, I'll know it.
More than just a
But none of
geometry
those.
man.
Anthony's. I think it was called Anthony's Pizza. Yeah, I think it was called Anthony's.
To the flooded area where a house should have washed off.
You know, damn Long John Silver. I think it was Anthony's Pizza. That sounds familiar. I gotta achieve it. You could beat Doom in less than a week, I'm sure. I've been playing it.
Told you stories about critters and weavers. Oh, you're lucky I come along.
I might do Doom after this if Doom is short. Just knock these games out back to back, because it seems like Expedition 33, I might have to really entrench myself in it. And I want to learn the mechanics.
That's two-toe Tom. Big gator. I gotta drop you off.
Too much content.
After I got you out of that tree, you said you helped me find my mama.
I ain't of a disposition to be gator snack.
Anthony's pops up on random bases. I haven't seen one since Okinawa.
I'm all ears.
There's a church up
I'm about to
a ways
Google
with
it
a
on my
big
phone.
bell. Go on and ring.
You want to make him come running?
Tom can't abide
really
the
talking to
sound
this
of
fish?
bells. Some church folks once tried to dynamite him, and he didn't take that too kindly. If you ring that bell, he might skedaddle.
You better not skedaddle.
Go on now, scoot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Anthony's pizza. It was good whenever I had it.
Trifling ass mudcat.
How you keep the achievements from popping up? I don't know. Expedition 33 is long, but not as long as the Final Fantasy Rebirth. Fuck Final Fantasy. I missed the Korean spot at the BX in Florida. They had Korean food on base? That shit changing, bro. That shit is fucking changing. That shit. I'm trying to beat Indiana Jones. I forgot about that fucking game. I think I'm gonna end it right there, getting to chapter 4. Oh, my cam is no, doesn't matter. I'm about to get off anyway because it's almost 11 and I need to be up in the morning. The best pizza, unfortunately, is Papa John's. That's a lie. We don't eat the Klan's pie. Not you indulging in Klan pizza. This nigga, you got a hood on too while you eat it. You get pizza sauce on your hood. Fucking Papa John's is nasty. Papa John's is the easiest restaurant to ever fucking boycott because they pizza nasty anyway. But that shit is the Klan's pie. Just because Shaq be shucking and jiving on TV for that pizza don't mean it's still not the Klan's pie. We don't eat that shit, bro. That's Remnick's pizza. That's Remnick's pizza. Who live right now? Aces live. Cammy's playing Elden Ring. That's fucking funny. Oh, Siggy's playing South to Midnight.
Thanks for knuckle fucking.
Y'all want to see more South to Sin? I'ma rate Siggy, the homie Siggy. Yeah, you get 1,000 lashes for that nigga. Yeah, I'll be back with more tomorrow with this shit. Shit, I might start playing the game before I even do the news. I might fuck around and start doing the news like last, just so I can work my way through these games. Because I'd be feeling like I'd be wasting so much time on stream yapping about the fucking news. Would you recommend? Yeah, the game's cool. It's on Game Pass. I appreciate everybody coming through to the stream. If you're new, hit the follow button. Thank everybody who subbed, donated, all that bullshit. Hit the follow button. I'll be live tomorrow. Hit the like button. Other than that, I'm rating the homie Siggy. Be cool in this chat. Hit him with a follow, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Skirt, skirt.